If you really want to have a good morning, you are going to want to see what Cala has in store, because we are talking about the safest, most effective red light therapy or light therapy devices in the world. This is Cala, and this is clinical grade. This is getting you unmatched energy output in the safest way possible. To start it all off, we have the Cala Mini. This is a perfect opportunity for you to get into Cala, get into what everyone is talking about, which is red light therapy. And it's so much. You know, there are internal benefits, there are beauty benefits, and you are getting this limited time offer of just $341.99. So to talk about red light therapy and the incredible long-term benefits, we have the incredible Emily Vukovic.
Oh,
great
wow.
to see you.
That's quite the intro. Yeah, that's quite the intro. Thank you so much, Maxine.
You're absolutely glowing.
Oh, well, you know, it's the red light therapy. Yes, we do have the Elite on behind me, and we are going to get to that because this is the epitome of a powerful near-infrared and infrared light therapy. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's really simplify things. This is a treatment that uses low-level infrared and near-infrared light therapy to help with muscle soreness. This helps with skin wrinkles. This helps with mood elevation. I mean, the list goes on how impactful red light therapy is, and it has been shown in over 5,000 clinical studies to be beneficial to your wellness, to your health. We've got a couple of benefits that are just basic. There are thousands of benefits, but on the surface, we'll talk a little bit about the beauty benefit, which helps to increase collagen production. Who doesn't want more collagen?
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest. Helps to improve sleep, especially at this time of year when so many of us are feeling that kind of winter blah, that seasonal affectiveness disorder. We've got the lamp that's going to prove that. I mean, there's so much going on here today, Max.
There's truly. Okay, well, when we're talking about the Mini, so we have it here. Now, this is a phenomenal device, and I'm just going to put it beside the Pro.
Yep.
And then beside you is that Elite.
Yes.
So there are going to be lots of layers and levels to shop. We do have the lamp. We're going to talk about neck and face mask as well. There's so many. So talking about the Mini. So would you set this down or would you actually hold it?
You could do both.
Okay.
So the Mini is so effective because you actually get the infrared and the near infrared light that helps to penetrate the surface of the skin and then deep into your muscle core. So this is really good for athletes that have had injuries. This is really good for arthritis. This is really good for carpal tunnel because you can get that very isolated treatment with this. But on the other hand, you could also just leave it on the counter beside you. If you're falling asleep, you put it on for 10 minutes, the timer goes off, and it helps you get a really restful night.
So what kind of distance is needed?
Just a couple of inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple of inches, or from when you're sleeping.
From
Either
that,
or.
and what kind of time is beneficial? Is it more time equals more benefits, or is there kind of a sweet spot?
Well, I think it all depends on kind of what you're aiming to do. I mean, if you are using this for arthritic pain, if you are using this for carpal tunnel, if you're using this for wrinkle reduction or collagen production, I would say on a regular basis, 10 minutes a day. That's what's going to give you the best benefits. And speaking of which, the ambience that is mode that emits less power, this is what aids with sleep enhancement. So this is when you're just putting it on the near infrared, that's what's going to help you. It helps to improve your cellular function, your skin health and wellness for all ages. My daughter uses this to help her sleep. She's 12. Therapeutic red and near infrared light engineered to improve skin health, optimize sleep, help alleviate muscle and joint pain, so much more.
It's fantastic. So when I'm looking at the device, I'm seeing what looks like every other light is illuminated.
But then you can also turn
so
it
there's
to
different
just the
settings.
There's different settings. There's 3 different settings. So you've got the near infrared, which is naked to the, you can't see it to the naked eye, right? It's
so that's
just,
still on.
That's still on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's you pressing the power button
Yep.
to change the modes?
Yeah, and now you've got both. So now you've got the red light plus the near infrared. And for medicinal purposes, clinical, what's the word I'm looking for? Clinical effectiveness, you want to use both.
Right. Well, because, even my RMT, when I go for treatment, you know, you would think it's just massage, it's just kind of on the surface, but she loves getting to the cellular level. So as she's massaging me, she's putting the red light therapy on. So I called her up and I said, tell me why, because if you think about it, she could just give me the massage, the same price, same everything, but she wants the long-term benefits. So she's invested in the red light therapy, and she says, well, it's not just the red light therapy, Maxine, it's the near infrared that's really getting to the cellular level. Now, science. The funniest thing is, you know, it goes back to kind of that first level science.
It does.
In the cellular level, we're talking about the mitochondria. We're talking about what's generating the energy in every single cell.
Yes.
For new cell generation, for repair of the cells. And that is the basis of everything that we're getting.
Exactly. That's the basis of red light therapy. That's the importance of red light therapy. It is legitimately adding oxygen to those cells, the mitochondria, and that is what's giving you that muscle reproduction, that muscle growth, that muscle healing property. And that's why the Mini is so great for when you have targeted areas that you want to heal or see improvement in, because you can use it on any part of your body. It is safe to use on your face, your neck, your back, anywhere you can get this targeted treatment, and it's handheld. And the thing I love about Cala too is that it is so well made. Like, this is not a flimsy product.
Sure, exactly.
This is...
It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, so it's FDA registered Class 2 medical device. The devices are manufactured in an FDA registered facility. All products ETL Intertech approved. So it meets the highest electrical performance and safety standards in the industry. That is so important because people don't necessarily, if they're uneducated, they don't understand if red light therapy can be safe.
Right.
And I think that's something people need to focus on.
So are you saying that, you know, they're not all made equal? This
100%.
is the strongest output of energy for the best benefits, but it's also the safest.
Without going to a doctor and getting it done at a clinical atmosphere, 100%.
Incredible. And this is Canadian.
Yeah.
This is actually right here in Toronto.
Yeah.
And will you have a 30-day money-back guarantee?
Yeah, because if it's not working for you, but you do have to try it for those 30 days. You really got to give it a go because everyone's different, right? When you start trying out new products, you really have to decide if it's for you, and you have to give it a chance to work its magic. I was listening to a podcast, somebody was talking about dental work and how red light therapy saved their dental bills.
Really?
Because they had just, you know, put it off and put it off and put it off, and then finally they were at this clinic and they said, well, you know what, let's just try this red light therapy. We'll put it on your jaw, we'll see what happens. Within a week, the dental problems were gone.
Holy smokes. Well, we know a Cala customer, Jamie, has something to say about red light therapy.
As many of you know, I tore my posterior proximal tibiofibular ligament this spring, which resulted in significant instability of my fibular head. After Worlds in October, I received PRP and began rehabbing the injury. My friends at Cala Red Light have sent me a Cala Red Light Mini to support my recovery. Clinical studies have shown that exposure to red light can boost new collagen production, reduce inflammation, aid in faster muscle recovery, and help optimize sleep, all of which are extremely important to me to help maximize my healing. I'm looking forward to adding Cala Red Light therapy to my daily routine.
This is a limited time offer. This is the Mini. Now, when you might be shopping it online, you might think Mini means like even smaller. I think this is a great size to get started.
It's compact, it's lightweight, it is easy to travel with. I know a lot of people that have these that take them whenever they go on vacation, because red light therapy emulates sunlight, right? So we've got the light spectrum. We've got the lowest, and then we've got the highest. We've got red, and then we've got near infrared. And the red is what emulates that first glow of the day. So how many times a week are you out at sunrise?
Not, well, especially in the winter, certainly not.
Never.
Well, I guess, yeah. I woke up before the sun today, so I'm craving my first sun glow.
That's true, but this emulates that natural first light. And I don't think people realize how important that is because it's free. So we take it for advantage, you know. We don't actually think how important it is to get out and get that first natural light. Red light therapy emulates that first natural light.
But what I also found important and interesting is the fact that there's no UV.
Oh, there's
here.
absolutely no
There's
UV.
no UV because, you know, even the nail salons, they're now telling us be careful with those when you're setting your gel and your shellac because there's UV in it and it's damaging our skin. So just so you know, if this is your first time being introduced to red light therapy, this is the safest. You're getting the red light and the near infrared and all the benefits and collagen production without any UV. And you have this safety. So the Cala Mini, what a perfect start to the day here. Item 728715, a limited time offer, 6 easy pays of $56.99. So think about, there's clinics all over the city, in your town, no matter where you are. Red light therapy is all the rage. But what's interesting is it's, red light, the name gets all the glory, but it's that near infrared that goes so much deeper. So let's move on to the Pro. This is fantastic because this is now, like half the body.
Yes.
We're getting into some big stuff here. The Cala Pro, $719.99. So talking about 6 easy pays of $119.99. Free shipping and handling and still all of the guarantees of the quality of Cala.
That's correct. So the only difference between this and the Mini is that it incorporates the pulse functions that are customizable for muscle shock and retention. So if you're an athlete, if you suffer from shoulder pain, if you suffer from lower back pain, where the Mini is just not going to be compatible to sit there and hold it, or it's just going to be covering too much of a small space. The Pro is perfect because it does cover half your body. It has attachments that you can hang onto the back of a door. I like using my Pro when I'm doing yoga. I'll just put it on, it'll be on me, I'll be doing my stretches, I'll be doing, sometimes people do their journaling or they just sit in front of it, they read a book. There's so many different options on how you can use the Cala Pro. But the fact that it's medical grade quality, it covers half your body, it counters the effects of blue light. I think we need to focus on that as well. The fact that all the blue light that we see from being on our
screens,
phones, being on our laptops, being on our iPads, this will actually counter the negative impacts you're getting from blue light.
That's so important. And I love this image that you're looking at right now because anything that's going to benefit me while I do nothing,
right,
is something that's sustainable. That's something that, is encouraging, something that you can truly do every single day. So looking at all of the benefits here. Now it's interesting, the dual waves, right? Because we're getting both the red
and the near
infrared. And, when we're looking at the spectrum and we're thinking about Cala, developed just in 2019, this is really kind of shot up. Now, it's something that we've always known and something that was being used
NASA was using it in the 80s.
Right? And now, but the actual convenience and accessibility to have this in your home, something that you can truly use every single day, that's safe, but powerful. The output that Cala has generated and researched and created with innovation in mind. So this is the Pro. So, if I were to show you beside the Mini, and you can see, the difference here. And now you were saying that there is a technology difference between the Mini and the Pro.
There is a little bit, only because it does have customizable frequencies.
Okay.
So when you do use it, you can get that pulse frequency, and that really helps for muscle shock.
Oh, really?
And retention of oxygen within the cells. So that's really what it's all about. It is all about creating space for those cells to regenerate faster, more efficiently, and that's what the shock therapy could do. So this is something that I would recommend for somebody who is an athlete. I know a lot of pro athletes use the Cala Pro. That's kind of where it came from. The two guys that developed Cala were semi-pro athletes. They played hockey. And they were getting infrared and red light therapy treatment from their sports trainer. And they thought, you know what, there's something to this. This needs to be accessible to the masses. This needs to be accessible to everyone that wants to benefit from red light and near infrared therapy?
Well, the fact that it's hands-free. It's got the kickstand, but it also has the hanging kit.
Yeah.
So you can have this on the floor. I love your idea of yoga mat, you know, stretching, meditation, journaling, reflecting, affirmations. So it's completely hands-free. So this is a really great, you know, easy to use. And then the hanging, you would put it, you know, kind of
On the back of your door.
So if you were standing, so I was thinking like in the bathroom.
Oh, that's a great place for it.
You know, how many minutes do you take to do your hair?
Yeah, or your makeup.
Your makeup.
Yeah.
Or just stare in the mirror, floss. Yeah. So this can be added to your daily routine. A limited time offer of $719.99 with the TSC Easy Pays, the interest-free Easy Pays. Oh my gosh, it's a little dangerous for me now. I just, you know, maximum, this is 6 Easy Pays. Yep, let's sign it up. And now, you know,
Don't even.
pain-free.
I've got a full Cala room. Like, I just moved into a bigger house because I needed all the room for my red light therapy devices. No joke on it.
I love it. Well, you know, so if you were here in studio, I walked through the glow of the Elite, and it was almost like, you're just walking into the light. So I love how you described the first morning glow. You know, if you've ever faced the sun and felt, you know, even with your eyes closed, you can see the light beaming through.
Yeah.
But again, no UV.
No UV.
So it's
safe for your
ultra
eyes.
safe.
Yeah, it is safe.
And well, let's talk about the benefits once again, because there's the superficial benefits of our skin, the producing, you know, enhancing the collagen production, but also removing the signs of the sun damage.
The sun damage, wrinkles.
Could even be acne.
Acne's great. I can't wait to talk about the mask.
Okay.
Charlotte's going to be showcasing the mask for us, and that is, it is so good for that and so powerful.
But then if you go deeper, I mean, weight loss, sleep deeper, you know, enhances deeper sleep. There's the stress relief, energy boosting.
The impacts that red light therapy and near infrared have on your immune cells is next level. Talk about getting sick at this time of year. Talk about your immunity. The fact that this is stimulating your cells to produce more energy, reduce inflammation, helping the body to heal itself is something that you cannot just take medicinally. You can't just take a vitamin for that. I mean, this is something that reaches deep into your core just in 10 minutes a day.
I love it. Well, we continue with Cala. We started with the Mini. We introduced you to the Pro, which is nice, hands-free, got that kickstand, so it's easy to use. Well, let's talk about what you might be seeing the most of is the red light face mask. This limited time offer, just $404.99, is all about that collagen, all about improving skin elasticity. This is something that could become your morning mantra. Is it same 10 minutes as the prime time for the mask?
It has a timer on it. So you just hit the button and go. You can do it for 10 minutes. You can do it for 20 minutes. It improves your appearance by reducing wrinkles, fine lines, age spots. We're looking, you know, who doesn't want to look younger sometimes?
I'd love to.
Right? We are all about aging gracefully. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's really just giving you that extra boost. It's a better version of you. We're not changing your appearance. We don't want you to look different with injections and Botox and all that kind of stuff. We just want you to feel comfortable in your own skin and give you the...
Hi, Charlotte. If you don't recognize behind the mask, we have the absolutely fabulous Charlotte testing out the Cala face mask.
This is not Charlotte's first rodeo with either devices. She's done this before for us. And I honestly think, Charlotte, nod your head yes or no. Did you not have such a big boost of energy after you left here last time we did this? Well, the face mask is one of my favorite things because it's portable. You do not have to sit there and be plugged into anything at any point in time. You take it on the go. I wear this face mask while I'm doing dishes, while I'm cooking dinner, while I'm changing my laundry. My kids think it's hilarious because they're like, oh, mommy's looking scary again.
Iron Woman.
Yeah, you do. You look a little bit like a superhero with that on. I think it's great.
So the only cable you're seeing is connected to the remote. So you're completely, you know, not plugged into anything, but it does have the remote control.
Yes, the remote is nice because it can switch different modes as well. So you've got your blue light, which as we all know, really helps with bacteria in the skin. That's what the blue light is for. So when I use my mask, I like to use it 10 minutes on blue, and then I'll do 10 minutes on red. And that will really give me my wellness routine for the day. And you can use it every day. You can use it a couple of times a week. I know people travel with it. It comes with this really cute traveling case that will give you those benefits when you're away. So when you're sitting on a beach and you're in that first glow, natural light, you throw on your mask, what more could you want?
Wow. It's brilliant. Now, not every vacation is a beach vacation. It could be a work trip that, you know, it's early mornings, late nights. And so you're just, the fact that it is transportable. Now, I loved when I saw it off you, Charlotte. If you've never seen the mask before, it's completely flat.
Yeah.
It's if you think it's structured and hard to travel with,
It's not.
It's not. So we'll see that because it's, you know, would you describe it as a silicone?
It's a silicone, medical grade silicone with the lights on the inside, and it's super
there it
comfortable.
is.
The Velcro straps are very soft. It's bendable. It's movable. It's so comfortable on your skin, and it's super lightweight. So you're not actually feeling like you're wearing this, you know, heavy structure on your face.
So easy to get
Super
into.
easy to get into, to take it off, to
And
wear
it's light because you would think,
Yeah.
you know, is it clunky? Is it
No.
comfortable? So, you know, it's super
Soft.
lightweight, it's super soft, Velcro attachment. There it is, right there. So you charge the mask.
You charge the mask, you just plug it into your USB cable, your little box, and within an hour, you're ready to go. It is FDA cleared, it is dermatologist recommended with clinically proven results for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging benefits. Take a look at the before and after. It's really quite stunning.
It's beautiful. This is long term, you know, this can also be very preventative. When I talk to all my friends who have the
Absolutely.
mask, you know, they say, I want to keep my collagen. I want to continue
Keep my elasticity.
Yes, for a long term, but just 3 months. I mean, it's
Look
glowing.
at her neck. The neck rejuvenator, I know we're going to get to that, but like I find
Oh my gosh,
that
the smoothing.
I'm 46 and I see my younger friends that are still in their 20s or their 30s, and I look at their skin and I'm so jealous of the elasticity. I'm like, oh, you don't have those like jowls, you don't have that like, you know, this little saggy bit. The neck rejuvenation, and of course, women at my age and getting a little bit older, we're so self-conscious about our neck for some ridiculous reason, but we are. We don't love the wrinkles, we don't love the crinkles, we don't love that little waddle that we get. Like, it's like, oh, great. The neck rejuvenator will certainly impact and target all of those areas that we just don't love about ourselves.
Well, and doing it in a way that is so convenient that we're doing it at home. You don't need to go to the spa and pay thousands of dollars and, you know, have to go for repeat visits. Imagine you are doing this every single day at your disposal on demand. It's the Cala face mask, item 728717. Limited time offer of $404.99. So take advantage of those easy pays, 6 easy pays of just $67.49 will get this home. Because sometimes, you know, you say, well, okay, do I need it? Is this something that I'm going to use in my, you know, my daily routine? Well, with these easy pays and with the Cala guarantee, that is your opportunity to say yes, because it's, you know, it's pain-free shopping.
Yeah.
$67 is something I can get behind. Well, these easy pays, it's just 4 easy pays of $44.99 to get you the Cala wand.
I love this.
Limited time offer of $179.99. The wand is really where you can control the areas. So once again, does this have to be right on the surface of your skin?
Yeah, to put it right on your skin.
Okay.
And the pressure is totally up to you. It's customizable with your own strengths. It is literally, the wand is one of my favorite products because it is a true innovation in skincare. The futuristic design boosts medical grade dual chip LEDs. We've got it dedicating to enhancing what you already have. So we're not changing anything. We are enhancing your natural beauty by helping to boost collagen. We are helping to get rid of the bumpy skin texture, your appearance. It is boosting that mitochondria production like never before. This is the future of radiant skincare.
Wow. Okay. Well, I love how small and compact it is. The charging stand is super cute,
know.
really easy to use.
It looks good on your nightstand.
It's perfect. You can fit this in your purse. You know, if you were at a party and you're like, you know what, I would much rather be taking care of my skin
I'm
right
just
now.
over here and wand my face if you don't mind.
But it's also kind of a conversation starter. So it
totally
can be
is.
icebreaker to say, you know, take a look at this. Now we are down to items remaining. There's actually only 307, just over 300 left for the entire country because the price of this is fantastic to get into the results you need. So this is both the red light therapy.
It's got the red light wavelengths of 633 nanometers, and then the blue light, which is 465 nanometers.
Vibrating.
Yes, it has that nice, gentle vibration technique that is soothing. And what I also love about the wand is that it is FDA cleared. It is dermatologist recommended. It's got clinically proven results for skin rejuvenation, anti-aging benefits. It is compact. It is powerful. It's handheld. It is easy to use.
So
Right,
is it
Charlotte?
mostly for your face
You can
or
use it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of all these products is that they don't, I mean, with the exception of the neck rejuvenator and the mask, you can target wherever you need the target.
And 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and it's got a timer. It'll shut off on you. So again, I use the blue light first for getting rid of all the bacteria on my skin, and then I use the red light for the anti-aging, collagen production, cell rejuvenation, inflammation busting red light therapy.
Incredible. So you would just hold it in place for, you could attack the smile lines.
Like picture like you're a man and you're shaving your face. Or an
So you would
Eastern
move
European
it.
woman like me.
Yeah.
And you're shaving your face. Just kind of picture it like that.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. It's
Well,
lovely.
Jowls be gone. I love it. The Cala wand, $179.99 is just such a great price to get into it. You know, when we think about the skin level benefits, taking charge on any appearance of sun damage,
Which I have
you
tons
know,
of.
acne treatment, which is incredible.
Well, and I think this is really good for students. It's a price that you can afford to lose if it gets lost or if it's damaged or broken at a university residence. But something like this for a university student who suffers with skin imperfections, redness, any kind of you know, uneven skin texture. This is something that they can take to school with them. They can use it on a regular basis. They can show it off to their friends, and it will greatly reduce inflammation. It will greatly reduce red spots. It will just help with their acne and their overall well-being.
It's brilliant. Yeah, the fact that it is for all ages, you know, the fact that it can be preventative, but it can be part of your routine later when you physically see something that you'd like to attack and you know get back into control. So the fact that, and I just love this stand. It's so cute.
Yeah.
The fact that, you know, you charge it on the stand and then it stands on its own. But then when you turn it on, it does instantly have that vibration. So if you did have it directly on the skin, you would feel that. It also feels nice on the hand. But then you can change from the blue light, there you can see it there, to the red light. So you were saying about 10 minutes on the
it's got a
red,
timer.
10 minutes on the blue.
10 minutes on the blue and then 10 minutes on the red. That's
Blue
what I would
first.
recommend. Only because the blue is almost kind of like, think of it as cleaning your skin, cleansing your skin, and then moisturizing your skin.
Oh.
That's kind of how I would explain it the best. The blue is cleaning it, it is getting rid of all that bacteria, it is getting deep into your pores, it is zapping it away, and then the red is for the actual health impacts of boosting that collagen and getting into those cells and really getting oxygen into those cells and helping those cells rejuvenate faster.
Wow, it's true. It's encouraging new cell growth as well as repairing the cells by getting deep into there. Brilliant products, you know, really great. Let's talk about the quality of Cala, the testing of Cala, the innovation, research, and technology, and having that confidence behind these devices.
Well, the fact that it's Health Canada licensed is next level. I mean, this is something that you really want to put your trust behind. The medical grade quality, they are meticulously crafted, engineered using the highest quality components to ensure medical grade precision and reliability. The amount of research, effort, and time that these guys have put into bringing the best product to the consumer and to allow the masses, not just professional athletes, not just clinical grade, facilities. This is something that you can bring home and use and trust. And I think that's really important.
It is.
There's so many devices out there that you're like, you aren't sure. Like if you were to type in red light therapy on the internet,
you'd find millions.
Millions.
On social media with influencers, and it's always that question of who can you trust? Is it actually going to have the technology and the science and the research behind it? So this is a product with those kinds of licenses that has the clinical testing.
Yeah, it's over 5,000 clinical studies have been done. If you put things into perspective and you think to yourself, okay, what do I need to survive? We need water, we need sleep, we need nutrients, and what's the last thing we need?
This energy. We need energy.
Sunshine.
The sun.
We need sunshine. And this is almost 90% of us don't get enough sunshine.
I know.
We are inside, we live in North America, we live in Canada, and we are spending so much of our time, when you think of 12 months out of the year, how many months are we inside cooped up because it's cold, because it's gray, because it's raining? This really gives you that energy boost that emulates natural light of the sun. So to not use this, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't you?
It's true. And without the harmful rays, right?
Yeah.
The UV's nice. It gives us a nice glow, but also, there's harms in UV. So just to be clear that these light therapy devices they have zero UV.
Zero UV.
Zero UV.
Low EMF.
Well, let's take a look at all the products and how you can use them all. I mean, the fact that you can do nothing.
Yeah.
Or
Me
you
too,
could,
it's my favorite.
add it to your routine.
Well, it almost makes you want to, like the mat that we're going to talk about.
Can't wait to talk about the mat.
Oh, it's so cool. It is so cool. You can do so many different things. And when you're on the mat, sometimes you just want to lie there. Other times, you're like, oh, maybe I will do some stretching while I'm here.
There's so many different products that Cala has put together, the innovation, research, and work behind it of, which one's right for you? Is it the mini? Is it, the kickstand? I think the Pro is kind of my favorite, minimal effort, but of course the face mask. And so we have the entire line here that you can shop at TSC. The therapy lamp.
Yes.
This one's really interesting. Now this is a ring lamp, so it is completely hollow in the center there. It almost looks like a mirror. But what you're getting with the Cala lamp, this is a limited time offer of $152.99. So 4 easy pays of just $38.24. What a great gift idea, to say this can be added if you know the girl who has the wardrobe, right? The vanity that you sit and do your hair, you sit and do your makeup. Well, the fact that it's a lamp that actually illuminates, so we have it right here, so you're getting that great glow. So imagine even if you're on a Zoom meeting, you think it's just the ring lamp,
It's a ring lamp.
but you're getting the benefits from it at the same time. I love it. So this here does have the light therapy?
Yeah, it is 98% imitation sun. 98%.
That's so cool.
It imitates the sun by 98%. So if you think about how important sunshine is and how unimportant UV is, this is the lamp for you. It is UV free. It is crafted with safety in mind. It helps to enhance your sleep quality, elevate your mood, boost your energy. It has got 10,000 lux LED lights, leaving you with a revitalized and refreshed feeling. Cala actually donates this to patients that suffer from SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and lack sunlight during the winter months. Hello, we are in Canada. This is our story. We have heard this time and time again, how important it is, even though it's freezing, to get outside and get that natural sunlight. We need the vitamin D. With a product like this, on those gray, gloomy days when you do not have the option of sunlight, you can sit in front of this, have this in your space. It's got a beautiful glow to it, and it imitates the sun 98%.
How cool
And you
is
can change
that?
the modes.
Okay.
So there's a couple of different lights on here. So we've got, there's the cool light. I don't know if you can see the difference. There's the cool light, and that's my favorite. There's the natural light, and then there's the warm.
Oh yeah, so in real life you can see the cool light has that little bit of a blue, the warm definitely has the warmth. So
It's
just
mood
as you-
enhancing.
It is, you know, just like your light bulb. So, you know, I actually have this debate with the girlfriends all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know, anyone who has cool lights,
Ooh.
you know, how can you live like that? It's gotta be warm light.
I agree. I agree.
So you do have, for everyone's preference, there's the 3 different light settings. I love this. I think this is great for the home office. Especially, you know, do you work in the basement? Do you work in the den? Does your office have light in it? You could bring this into, you know, the real office. Oh,
there we go.
We're taking the lights down in the studio
We're
here.
enhancing the mood.
So you will see that. And let's, Emily, do that again, and let's see if we can see the difference in the warm light and the cool
So
light.
there's the daylight.
Yes.
Okay, there's the, oh, wait, I went back to daylight. There's the warm. You can tell the difference. There's the natural. And there's the cool.
It's such a sleek design.
It's very cool.
Now, you can position your Cala lamp, you know, 6 inches to 2 feet away from your face and use up to 30 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah, I leave it on during breakfast. When
This
my
is
kids come
great.
downstairs, I put it on during breakfast. They eat their breakfast in front of their lamp, and it's going to give them that natural energy. It's going to give them that natural boost of those feel-good juices that we all lack so much in the morning.
Well, depending on where you live, there are so many living, you know, even more north than Toronto or, you know, these border cities. So you're getting even less sunlight.
Less.
You know, in fact, I'm just remembering, maybe it's the fact that my RMT is from the Yukon.
Oh, wow,
That
yeah,
she is so well versed in light therapy
That
devices.
very well could be, yeah.
Because if you go to the Yukon about now, I wonder how many hours of daylight in general, you know.
Not a lot.
Rises much later, sun sets much later. They have wonderful summers for the reverse effect. But this is something that can be all year round. I bought my first sun, you know, emulator when I was in a condo here in Toronto that had one of those interior bedrooms. I just didn't have natural light at all. They're building them, you know, smaller and smaller
sure are.
and less light. Maybe your neighbor's building is really close and you don't get a lot of natural light. So there are so many uses, and 4 easy pays of $38.24 is going to get you the Cala lamp. This is item 728817. You have the QR code right in front of you there. So hover over that. That'll pop you right to the right place at the right time to get this, because some of these items are very limited quantities. We're actually going to jump back to the mask for a second, because it's very popular. And we are down to under 100 in the mask. So if you are looking for the Cala red light face mask, we are down to only 97 remaining. These easy pays is going to get you into the mask, the best price, 6 easy pays of $67.49, and you're getting that free shipping.
Yeah.
So the free shipping and handling, the 30-day guarantee, this is going to be your daily routine. I am a huge fan of something that you can do continuous, something that you actually jump out of bed for.
Yeah, you're excited
something
about
that gets
it.
you going and focused, and you know, you could, because it's hands-free, you can journal, you can do your affirmations, you can do your morning routine, you can make your coffee.
Yeah.
You were talking about doing the dishes in it.
I do dishes and I do laundry and I do, because I'm a busy mama too. I do not have time. I do not have time to go to the spa for 2 hours to get red light therapy.
Well, that's the thing. This is the perfect, you know, alternative to spending. You would spend, you know, these kinds of dollars on one treatment when you can have a higher frequency and do it every single day. Just spend 10, 15 minutes. So here's what's really cool. I love this. The Cala Neck Rejuvenator. Okay, we're going to see Charlotte in a minute, and she's doubling up because she's got the very ever so popular mask, but also, so it's all about the neck. You know, we know that the skin of our neck, it doesn't have pores, so it can be the thinnest, most fragile, you know, quickest to age. There she is, looking like her Iron Woman.
Charlotte.
Yes, power. I love it, the power of it. The neck rejuvenator, so it has the collar that wraps around. Now, would you need it snug? Or, you know, it really doesn't need to be snug because the power.
It has a setting. It has a nice setting on the back, like of the Velcro strap that just kind of gives you the setting that you need. And you just place it on and away you go. You're hitting so many areas. Like think about the sun damage that you have on your chest.
Yeah, the décolleté. Charlotte, will you lift it up just a little bit? We want to see the triangular décolleté part. Well, it might even just bounce off the décolleté. I just want to see the light action. There it is.
Yeah,
look
isn't
at that.
Great? So these are all FDA cleared, dermatologist recommended dual chip LEDs for that wavelength right at your fingertips. You can create, you can customize your own pattern as Charlotte has done. She's got the blue light on the mask and she's got the red light on the neck rejuvenator. So you can target different areas with different wavelengths all at the same time.
You know what? So many of us are working from home.
Yeah, still.
This is an opportunity, if that is you, that, you know, you're able to multitask. I'm on meetings, I'm typing emails. How's your visibility in the mask, Charlotte? She says that the visibility is perfect. So, you know, this Iron Woman, the safety and comfort of doing it from home, even if you have kids, you know, I love how Emily, you're talking about how your kids josh you and, you know.
Oh, they totally do. Here comes scary mummy in her mask. But they know that it's giving me the benefit of not only helping to improve the appearance of my skin, it is helping to alleviate my mood. And as a single mom of 2 kids, you don't get a lot of sleep. So they know when cranky mummy's around. And if this is going to help elevate my mood in any way, shape, or form.
Mommy, you should put your mask on.
Right? Hey, Mommy, can you go sit in front of that light for a little while?
That's so funny.
Get it. They totally get it.
So the neck rejuvenator, and it's not just the neck. I love the fact that it is both the collar for the neck, but more importantly, such a large surface area is the décolleté, the chest. Are you a side sleeper and you start to see the creases, you know, the vertical lines there? So it really does reverse the look of sun damage.
Class 2 medical device certified by Health Canada, medical grade silicone, low EMF, no UV. The safety is everything to these guys that have developed these Cala products. It is so important to them and they want to make it so important to us. So they really push having the best quality product out there.
6 easy pays of $59.99 is going to get you the Cala neck rejuvenator, the technology you're seeing everywhere. It is certainly all the rage. Everyone is vouching for it. The science is truly getting down to the cellular level, giving your cells the energy that it needs to do every other function that those cells are doing. So this is something where you can stand behind Cala, a Canadian product. Now, if you are looking for the beast.
The beast.
You know, you're looking for the red light elite panel. This is available to you now. You're going to save $160 here. This limited time offer is $1439.99. Now, it kind of goes to, again, my RMT. If you're a professional, this is something you can invest in. This is something that is going to make your clients pick you over others because, wow, I wasn't expecting it. But she firmly stands behind it. Muscle soreness, inflammation is all the red light therapy. And then the near infrared is getting even further down and is giving you that, you know, cellular rejuvenation. So 9 easy pays of just $159.99. You have it right beside you. I mean, the size of it. So I love that you have it displayed on a table, but you could have this on the floor. And it's just giving you, now it's not just giving you more size. What's the technology behind it?
Well, it also has the same as the Pro. It is just a larger version of the Pro. So it does have a lot of pulse functions to it. I would put it on, but the strobe light might be a little much for A, this time of day, and B, the lights and the cameras of the technology that we're using here. You won't be able to get the full effect, but it does have the pulse technology that is essentially shockwave treatment for your muscles. So because the near infrared penetrates so deeply through your skin, through those fatty cells, right directly into your muscle for oxygen reproduction to help those cells rejuvenate and heal faster, that's why you would use those pulse functions. Now, I don't use the pulse functions because frankly, I don't need them. Okay. And I'm not going to use something that I don't need just for the sake of using it. Plus, I find it makes me a little dizzy sometimes. But if you want to optimize your muscle growth and rehabilitation, this is great for, again, if you've had an injury. You know where they were using red light therapy a lot, and this is kind of where it really boosted? COVID.
Oh, that makes total sense. We spent so much time indoors.
Well, not only that, but people that suffered from long-term COVID or long COVID.
Oh, interesting.
They were using it to help to regenerate the cells for your lungs, your liver, your organs.
Right.
It was really impactful. People were doing this, 5 to 10 minutes a day for 2 weeks and then noticing a huge improvement in their symptoms and how they were feeling. It is something that goes larger than just a surface level. This really penetrates deep within and can really have vital health impacts overall.
Yeah, because the near infrared, we're getting down to the basics of our entire body, the cellular level, the mitochondria that is generating and creating and giving your cells the energy it needs for every other function. So you're really getting that from this. Now, we know that this can be considered, it is a considered purchase, and that's why those interest-free easy pays are there. But you're going to get the benefits. And this is something that is therapy for years.
I love that I've been sitting here this whole time because
you're getting the benefits.
I have had very, very sore shoulders over the last couple of weeks. I've been moving, so lifting boxes, I've been renovating, I've been tearing up flooring, I've been doing all sorts of stuff really hard on my body.
Sure.
And it's just this nice glow, and the fact that I know I'm getting the benefits, and it's not hot by any means.
Okay.
I don't want you to think
there's
it's
no
hot.
heat coming out of
there.
there.
A little bit. It's a little bit of a warm glow, but it is not hot. You can still touch the device.
Okay.
So you're not burning yourself. Nothing is heating up to the point where you can hurt yourself.
And what's the range? Well, how close do you need to stand?
Same as the Pro, same as the Mini, within 4 to 6 inches, up to 12 inches, because a lot of people use it while they're on their yoga mat or they just have it on in the room. They're just getting those benefits, no matter where it is within your space.
Well, this next item is really interesting. It's all the rage. It's the infrared PEMF mat. That's your pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. And let's just walk through this because there's a synergy between the infrared heat and the vibration. It's reducing inflammation. It's increasing energy. So just walk us through. I love that this folds up like that.
I know, it is. It's really easy to carry. You can just throw it over your shoulder. It's heavy, but it's worth it. Low-level radiation in the form of electromagnetic waves is what you're getting, to simplify it. It realigns the electricity in your cells to make sure that they are performing optimally. Deep, soothing infrared warmth through this mat gives you that full body reset. It relieves tension. It gives you more energy. It improves your sleep, earthing, and grounding.
Oh, yeah.
People are loving this stuff right now because it works. So it gives you better immunity when you're fighting sicknesses and illness. Gives you that immunity support, stability, that electrical charge that you need to be your very best.
Well, let's walk Charlotte through her first PEMF experience on the mat. This is a limited time offer. You're saving $130 here. Now, what's interesting is it's matching the magnetic field of the earth. So you talked about grounding, Emily. That's brilliant because there is something about being rooted and matched and pairing with the magnetics of the earth that just changes everything for us. So everything comes included. So you have this control panel, Emily?
Yes, I have a control panel, and right now I'm setting the temperature. Do we want it warm? Yes. Yes, we sure do.
Okay.
I'm going to get you up to one of the highest settings. It goes up to 75. And then it also, again, gives you different settings of what you would like to be targeting. So if you want something that is going to provide you with more stress relief or focus or concentration or relaxation, it has different settings for that. And it's going to give you the infrared heat and relaxation that you need to perform optimally.
It is so cool.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Now, it doesn't need to be on the floor. You can actually lay this on the bed as well. Is that correct?
You can put it on your bed because there's no, I mean, it's warm. It's going to give you that heat, but only on the surface. Underneath, it doesn't. So we've got the gemstone technology. So I don't know if you can really see the
Well,
gemstones.
you can. You can see all the different colors.
There's 8 of them. There's
Wow.
8 different natural gemstones to promote energy, restoration, and balance. So,
Now, how much does this weigh? This is,
it's substantial.
yeah. It's beautiful. It's just full of gems.
I know, isn't it
almost wanna
gorgeous?
Cut the gems out. And so that is kind of a part of meditation itself, where, you know, if you were in some of the downward poses, you would be looking at what looks like amethyst and agates and, you know, some citranes. And there's some beautiful crystals in here.
Well, I think what people are really loving is that that combines that PEMF and infrared for enhanced relaxation, recovery, and rejuvenation. It's the type of thing, see, Charlotte, you didn't want to stretch, but now you're stretching. Right? Like, it's one of those things where you can just lie on it and you can get that benefit of relaxation, but it is the ultimate recovery tool for supporting your body's natural healing processes and relieving tension. It gives you more energy, improved sleep. The crystals are absolutely beautiful and they do all sorts of different things. It's kind of the next level of technology. If this is something, I remember I was hosting with Greta one day, and you know how Greta loves her crystals. She just thought this was next level because it's scientifically proven to improve your mood, to improve your energy, to get you more focused, and it helps to reduce symptoms of seasonal affective disorder with that infrared technology. I mean, there's so many benefits. I could go on and on. The list is endless.
It's true. Okay, so is there a vibration? What are we feeling?
There is no vibration.
Okay.
You are feeling heat. You've got that infrared heat. So you know how impactful an infrared sauna is?
Yeah.
When it comes to penetrating deep into your cells, it emulates that.
Okay, so we turn it on, we're going to feel heat.
You're going to feel heat.
Now, is there also, so what is the PEMF? It's
The pulsed electromagnetic field. So it's kind of what you get from the Earth's core. That's what it is. It literally grounds you to the Earth's core.
so there's energy that's being pushed out of the mat.
Absolutely. And especially through the crystals, the different types of crystals, it gives you each kind of what they all focus on. So the amethyst may focus on this, or this may focus on this, but it's all about, you know, resetting your body and reconnecting you to Earth's magnetic field.
It's brilliant. So you can use this, you know, sessions can be 10 minutes to 30 minutes. I mean, it looks so inviting to be able to have this technology working on you while you're working, you know, whether that's yoga, some stretching, or
Watching TV.
What is that called when the pose when you're just laying and being grounded and just enjoying?
I'm jealous.
Relaxation.
She's in relax mode. Also, that comes with the mat are the TENS, right? So the nerve stimulation pads, and they use electronic pulses to boost your cell energy and alleviate pain. So if you've ever been to, you know, a chiropractor or an EMT or someone that can, you know, who's working on you.
The physiotherapist,
The physiotherapist. You may have had them put those little TENS pads on you, and then you feel those kind of pulses. Those come with the mat, and you can set them as you wish on different parts of your body that you need to alleviate pain from.
It's brilliant. What a
Isn't it cool?
beautiful piece here. I think the crystals themselves.
I know, you can just have it as a showpiece in your house.
Yes, the colors of the crystals, but knowing that the benefits are really penetrating the body. The pulsed electromagnetic field therapy in the infrared mat, the synergies that you're going to get from that, relieving stress and increasing energy, promoting deeper sleep. You know, you're getting all of those benefits here. So limited time offer, the fact that we're saving $130 here, something that you can have 9 easy pays of just $129.99, and getting into Cala, getting the quality from their research that they've been developing since 2019. It's a Canadian company that
All
has
eco-friendly.
eco-friendly. I love that. But it's got a really nice border, the quality that is going to last. So that is our product lineup for Cala. I cannot believe we are just about done here. So use that QR code to scan and get right into the infrared PEMF mat and take advantage of those easy pays. Well, Emily, thank you very much for bringing these incredible products. I know you and I will have a show again, and we're back at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be back on the other side with more TSC shopping. Are you looking for ways to get new cell growth and rejuvenate your skin inside and outside? Well, we're here with Cala. We're here with Cala with red light technology and devices that is going to be safe and simple and effective right in your home. Now, we have a phenomenal show with you for you today that starts with the Mini. The Mini here, this is Cala clinical grade, unmatched output, and very safe and effective. We're talking about the Cala Mini. It's a limited time offer of $341.99, which is 10% savings. And it's something that you can use anywhere on your body. You can do this as quick as 10-minute treatments. And it has these 6 easy pays of $56.99. You want to get into red light technology. If you've heard about this, you've been seeing it, maybe you've even been going to clinics to get this done in the spa. Well, you can actually have this kind of power in your hands and in your home so that you can have that consistent effort every single day if you wanted to make it part of your routine. Well, we have our Cala expert to guide us through the show today. Emily, so good to have you.
Thank you so much. It's really great to be here and showcase such an amazing product that I am truly passionate about. And I'm passionate about it because I have so many injuries that I need this type of therapy. Not only do we have the red light therapy, but we've got the near infrared light therapy. We've got something that focuses on the surface of our skin, and then we've got something that penetrates really, really deep into our skin. So red light therapy, everybody's heard about it. It's that non-invasive treatment that uses low-level light, red and near infrared wavelengths of light to treat various skin conditions, ailments, muscle soreness, muscle aches. I mean, the list goes on and on of all the amazing things it does.
It really, truly is. And it's been something that athletes have used, that the stars have used. I mean, you have the elite beside you. So if you're looking at that kind of full body, I mean, you've got the full body glow going on right now, Emily. So there's the elite. We have the pro beside me or in between us. And we're talking about the Mini. So when you might have seen it on the screen, you might have thought it was like mini, nano. But no, this is significant. This is substantial. It's got some weight to it, and you can actually see the difference between the two kinds of light technology. So every other bulb, you have your red light technology and you have your near infrared.
Exactly.
So you're getting both at the same time.
So we've got 12 medical grade LEDs. 2 to 6 inches away from your treatment area is usually best. It's portable. You can travel with this. You can be anywhere to do this red light therapy, and it's targeted for different areas of your body. As you were saying, so many athletes use this because during their workouts, they may take a break, sit down, do 10 minutes of red light therapy, get back up, continue their training. People that are really into the gym love red light therapy, and just general health and wellness. You can just add this to your day.
It's brilliant. And now the best technique, you know, is it stationary? Is it hovering? Is it setting it down and sitting beside it? Could I have this on my desk? And, you know, what are the best techniques?
Absolutely. So what we're doing is we're stimulating cells to produce more energy and reduce inflammation. So the more targeted you want it to be, the closer you want to use the mechanism, whether it be the Pro, the Elite, or the Mini. So if I, say, was suffering from really bad carpal tunnel syndrome in my hand and my wrist, I would put it 2 to 6 inches. Now, if I was using the red light therapy to sleep, I would put it on my bedside table. I would set the timer for 15 minutes, and then I would close my eyes, enjoy the soothing glow of the red light, and off I go to dreamland.
That's incredible. I love that concept of, especially for the fact that it's on a timer. So you fall asleep to it and it turns itself off. But, when you talk about the the near infrared and the red light therapy, it provokes deeper sleep. It relieves stress. It actually gives you an energy boost.
It boosts your melatonin.
Okay.
Right, so it boosts your natural melatonin, and that is what we all need to trigger us to sleep, especially at this time of year when we're dealing with cloudy, gray, cold, miserable days where we all want to stay inside. The emulation of the sunlight that red light therapy has is second to none. The only way you can get that natural glow of sun is by being out at sunrise. And well, let's face it, not many of us are out at sunrise these days. Even in the summertime, the sunrise is so early, we're still trying to get our day going. But the red light therapy imitates that natural glow of sunlight and really helps to get your day started.
It's brilliant. It's really exciting, to be able to have this right in home, right at your fingertips for consistent use for best results. It's something that is extremely safe because if you're not familiar with red light therapy, there's zero UV. Zero UV. So you're seeing the benefits, on your screen. There's zero UV, but Cala specifically, created by two gentlemen, professional athletes, who've done the research, who've done, the technology to get the most effective output, the energy output, because they're not all the same. So the power is important, but also the safest.
It's true, and you want to do your research, because if you're thinking about investing in red light therapy, you really want to take the time to know what it's going to do for you, how it's going to benefit you, what type of nanometers are involved, what type of wavelengths are involved. You want to make sure that you're doing the safest way possible. And Cala has really focused on engineering medical grade technology that we can bring home with us. So there's so many out there on the market. I mean, there's millions. You just type in red light therapy on Google and you're going to get pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. But to have the Cala kind of guarantee behind you, the 30-day guarantee, really means something to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does. It gives you the peace of mind, and because we are inundated with social media and influencers. So if you're thinking, you've seen red light therapy and you've been curious, is this for me? What does it actually do? What is it doing for my body? You want the real deal. It's not something that you buy from one ad online that you saw one time that paid all that money for the algorithm to attract the right person. It's something that's tried true, that has a name that stands the test of time, that you have the confidence in. This mini has some weight to it.
It does.
It's got some weight to it.
Really
You know
does.
that, it stands on its own, so it doesn't have to be handheld. You can have it beside you depending on where you want to use it. And the balance, it's interesting when you see it turned on, you might think, and I know that the lights are pretty bright, but it's every other bulb. It's every other bulb because the near infrared is called such because it's not on the visible scale.
Yep, that's
so
correct.
it's on. It's not at half power. This is there's just the one mode really on the mini. Is
on
that
the Mini,
correct?
there is the one mode. When you get to the Elite, when you get to the Pro, that's where you start to be able to change the modes and the frequencies for different types of treatment, because that's where they get a little bit more clinical. So it's a little bit more for intense treatment of whether it be a skin issue, a muscle issue, a joint issue, a neurological issue. I mean, this can be used for any kind of issue that you have in your body. What we're really doing is we're stimulating the cells to produce more energy. We're reducing inflammation. That is such a key one that I think people really need to realize when it comes to red light therapy. We take all of these over-the-counter medications. We take Tylenol, we take Advil. All of those things are to reduce our pain, when something like this can do the exact same thing and you're not actually putting those toxins into your body.
It's true. You're absolutely right. When I think about my own treatment, so, not high level sports, but I play sports. And I used to be a little bit higher level. So I've always gone to physiotherapy, RMT, osteopathy, and so many of these different disciplines are using red light therapy in athletes. And you think, and I asked because I just went in for a massage. And as she was doing massage, she had the red light therapy and the near infrared on my body to reduce inflammation, for muscle soreness. So it all really started, athletes have been using it for a really long time. And I know we have a Canadian national team athlete, and it's Jamie Bull. I think she's a wakeboarder, uses Cala. So let's hear what she has to say.
As many of you know, I tore my posterior proximal tibiofibular ligament this spring, which resulted in significant instability of my fibular head. After Worlds in October, I received PRP and began rehabbing the injury. My friends at Cala Red Light have sent me a Cala Red Light Mini to support my recovery. Clinical studies have shown that exposure to red light can boost new collagen production, reduce inflammation, aid in faster muscle recovery, and help optimize sleep, all of which are extremely important to me to help maximize my healing. I'm looking forward to adding Cala Red Light therapy to my daily routine.
I love seeing how Jamie positioned it. So on the nightstand, facing your face, go have the best sleep ever. On the floor, just, you could be watching TV and she positioned it exactly where she needed healing. Because when we're talking about near infrared, what it's really doing is getting into the cellular level and giving the cell the energy it needs to do all of its other functions.
Heal, to gain more oxygen, to reproduce,
repair.
To repair. I mean, what it does and how it gets right into your muscle fibers is amazing. And the cellular level also into, your blood flow and your bloodstream. It increases that circulation. And we all know that circulation is really what helps our muscles heal at the end of a hard workout.
That's right. Yes, it's true. So if you are interested, if you've been thinking about red light therapy, seeing it, hearing all the rage that it truly is for, exterior skin and your interior healing, the Cala Mini, 6 easy pays of $56.99, item 728715. You can see the QR code right on your screen. So just hover over that and it gets you right into the right place. But we're saving $38 with this limited time offer with the Cala Mini. Now, as we continue, this is where it gets interesting, the Cala Pro. Now, this is going to be hands-free, the ability to actually hang it. So it comes with all of the hanging devices. So hang it on the back of a door, so you can have it kind of at body height, but you can see it's freestanding so that you can bring it to the floor, you can bring it to the nightstand, but now we're getting into a bigger surface area at the very least.
Yeah, this will cover half of your body. It's got different features than the Mini. It's got the pulse function, which actually helps with muscle shock and retention. And so when you're getting into that deeper healing process, or when you've got a larger sports injury, or when you've got arthritis, or if you're suffering from joint pain, I know a lot of people as they get older, they really start to notice when you get out of bed, just that general stiffness.
Yeah.
And when you've got something like this, you add it to your morning routine, you spend 15 minutes in front of the panel, you're really going to increase that circulation. It's going to increase your energy for the day, and it's going to help to repair the cells that are damaged within your body. Even if you don't have injuries, even if you feel just kind of icky and creaky, it's really going to help you get your day going.
It's true. It's really interesting, how long this technology has been around, but now to have the accessibility, to have this at home. So $719.99 is 6 easy pays of $119. So if this is something you've heard about, then this really makes a lot of sense. Now, it does come with the remote. It comes with all of the hanging accessories. And I wanted to talk about, your eyes, because red light therapy, you don't need eye protection. It's very safe, but it does come with the goggles to cover your eyes.
Of course, because there's a lot of people that have had damage to their retina, they've had damage to their cone, they've had any kind of photosynthesis damage to their eye. You might want to be a little bit careful. And of course, you always want to check with your healthcare professional when it comes to using red light therapy and the way that you're going to treat yourself. But the goggles, they're just kind of as an added protection if you need it.
Right.
But red light therapy, because it emulates the low level of light, it doesn't hurt your eyes.
Which is great because you were even talking about, people who use red light therapy on their eyes.
On their eyes.
Because,
Help their vision.
you're talking about cells. Cells are all over our body and we need the mitochondria to give us the energy and this is helping produce that. So here is the Pro, and I love this image because it's on that kickstand. So whether this is the coffee table, the side table, anything that is going to better my life and well-being while I do nothing
Right.
is a treat. This is something worth investing in because we're talking not only the red light therapy, but that near infrared therapy. So those are the things, those are the key words. If you were Googling, if you're trying to catch up, but you haven't been familiarized with this yet, because there's so many podcasts about it. There's so many benefits, whether that is, this has always been used for sports, as we mentioned, but that's how we started realizing how good it was for our skin.
Exactly.
Is why, wait a second, I was doing this for the interior benefits, but wow,
and
my
now I have
skin.
no wrinkles. And I have tons of collagen and my elasticity is back. It really does. If you suffer from any kind of skin imperfections like a rosacea or an eczema, this is something that could be really, really powerful to you without having to use all those lotions and potions and sticky gels. This is something that could really heal those cells that are on the upper layer of our skin, because you're right, the near infrared, that gets through the skin, it gets through all that fatty tissue, and it penetrates deep into the muscle. So when it comes to big injury healing, joint problems, anything like that, that's what you really want to focus on. But you're right, when it comes to surface issues, any kind of acne, any kind of imperfection on your skin, whether it be sunspots, you're going to get that added bonus with the red light therapy.
Well, then let me just turn on my Cala Pro and get all of those benefits. Now, what's interesting about the Cala manufacturing, the actual design of it, is that it's the strongest output and the safest. Just a reminder, there's no UV.
No.
There's zero UV. So there's zero harm, and you're just getting the wavelengths that does the body good.
Another thing I do want to mention that it is good for that we don't do enough of is the counteract of blue light. So we are on our phones constantly. We are on our computers constantly. We're on our tablets constantly. Screens are always in our face. Well, this will actually counter the blue light impacts that you're having. It alleviates overstimulation. So therefore, we are always told, don't go on your phone before bed.
It's true.
This will regulate your sleep circadian rhythm. It will help create more melatonin production.
Wow.
And it will put you into a more restful end of your day.
So if the Pro is what you're looking for, do not delay the Cala Pro. All of the benefits from increased collagen production, improving sleep, reduced joint pain, hello everyone, inflammation. These are the everyday things. Interesting to think about how it can enhance weight loss, better physical performance, faster muscle recovery. So that is all the red light Pro. Now let's move on. This is kind of that fan favorite. What you're really seeing all the rage is the red light face mask. Now, this is phenomenal because it's actually completely flat. So it doesn't have its own form.
Nope.
It's silicone, it's soft, it's light, it's easy to travel with. It's completely wireless. You don't have to be plugged in. The only wire is to the actual remote control, which would be in your hand to change the settings. So the face mask, limited time offer, $404.99, which is 6 easy pays of $67.49. If you've ever gone for a spa treatment whatsoever, think about, having this kind of access at your home for everyday use. So we have just supercharged our lovely Charlotte.
She looks like a superhero.
Looking absolutely fantastic. We are going to talk about the neck and décolleté rejuvenator in a moment as well. So now you're doubled up, Charlotte. You're ready to go. Now there's actually 2 different settings. You have your blue light.
That is correct.
And then we have Charlotte using the red light.
So the blue light is what I would call kind of your cleanser. So if you're thinking about, your routine and washing your face, the blue light gets rid of all of the bacteria, helps with those skin imperfections, cleans out your pores. The red light starts to fix those skin imperfections, get rid of that acne, get rid of that rosacea, get rid of that eczema on the surface of the skin. It will help with all of the imperfections. Now, Charlotte is beautiful beautifully modeling this Class 2 medical device. It is certified by Health Canada. It is dermatologist recommended. Over 5,000 clinical studies have been done on Cala red light therapy. So this is something that people have really invested a lot of time and energy into making sure that these are the best products on the market.
It's spectacular, and it's so easy to wear, so lightweight, and because it's silicone, it's really soft. And so all the light action is on the inside. It has this stretch Velcro straps, not only around the sides, but over the top too. So it's not sagging or falling off your face. You can actually fully, Emily, you were sharing, you could do the dishes in this.
I do everything in my mask. I'm a busy mom of two. I do not have time to go to the spa for 2 to 3 hour treatments because, of course, they always add it onto your facial, or they add it onto your massage, or they add it onto this or that. I don't have the time to be able to do that. So the fact that I can be at home in my kitchen cooking dinner wearing this mask is next level for me. I'm doing dishes. I am going and changing my laundry. I just stick the remote in my pocket and away I go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love this. His and her matching masks. That's fantastic. Now talk about, stay-at-home date night. How cute is that?
Yeah.
It's the beauty of the technology. The fact that this has the blue waves and the red waves, and it has the near infrared as well.
The fact that it's medical grade LEDs gives you that safety concern, because I know a lot of people are like, well, wait a second, what am I putting on my face? What is it penetrating into? Is this really going to be safe in the long run? The fact that it's medical grade LEDs and medical grade silicone, it is so soft and it is so comfortable. You barely even notice that you're wearing it.
It's spectacular. I was reading the benefits, even skin texture. The fact that the #1 benefit of red light therapy is the collagen production. So the red light therapy, but don't forget the main hero here is what you cannot see, which is the near infrared. And that's what's getting into the mitochondria era and level. So Charlotte, I would love to see the inside of it and, showing all of the lights that are in there, but also how flexible it is. And, so if you're someone who loves routine and you do this Monday to Friday, but, you're going on a trip and then you're like, well, what from my regime do I pack with me?
You pack your mask.
The mask can come with you because it is, thinner than a book.
Super portable. Super portable. It comes with a really cute carrying case. You just throw it in the bag and away you go. And it's
Look
so
how flexible
easy to charge.
it is.
It charges with a USB, so everyone's got tons of USB boxes around their house.
Oh yeah, endless.
Endless amounts of them. And you charge it up for an hour to 2 and you're good to go. And it lasts. Like, I'll keep mine, I'll do sessions every day and I won't have to charge it for a week.
Well, even the nose, has some flexibility. So the design is truly customizable. Now the upkeep, because it is on your face. You're typically washing your face before you put the mask on, but would you just wipe it?
You just wipe it down with like a makeup wipe or just, one of those, sanitary wipes, like you're good to go.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It really is that simple. This is definitely, now I know that, this can be quite limited for the country.
And flexible.
Very flexible.
But you know what? It looks funny, but I put one of these on before, another brand, and this was very hard in digging it.
Okay.
Okay.
Charlotte's miming right now how she had tried a red light mask of a different brand and it didn't have such thoughtful design and that the nose piece was hurting and digging in. So truly, it comes back to Cala. Toronto, Canada, since 2019, 2 gentlemen, pro hockey players, got into the business, but the research and the innovation and the technology to be the best at what they do, because there's a lot of simulation or emulation, and there's a lot of, different grades, levels. And so what they're really able to say is that they have unmatched energy output along with the safest. So the fact that it's 0 UV really,
Low EMF.
yeah.
Low EMF, Health Canada approved, FDA approved, dermatologist recommended. Over 5,000 clinical studies have been done on these products, and they are nothing short of absolutely fabulous.
Well, if you want to feel like an absolute rock star,
Yeah.
an iron woman or an iron man, because truly, you know, what we're doing at the cellular level is for everyone.
Yeah.
It is preventative just as much as it is for, you know, later. Now, this is just something that is going to be the best option for you at a cellular level. So this is the the face mask. This is a limited time offer. We're saving $45. Look at this before and after. This is just 3 months.
Yeah.
And this is something that you will integrate into your routine for years to come.
You can notice the smoothness of her skin, the smoothness on her cheeks. I mean, I can't believe what it's done with the neck. The neck, the face mask, and the neck rejuvenator, they should always go hand in hand. This is something that is next level production when it comes to red light therapy, not only on your face, but your neck, your chest, all of those areas that get hit so hard with sun damage. And we just don't think about it. We all wear sunscreen, yes, but you know, there's only so much that we can do when it comes to protecting our skin. So something like this actually would reverse the sun damage and the signs of aging is spectacular.
It is. Well, this is just 6 easy pays, 6 of $67.49 to get the face mask home. And as you said, Emily, a great pairing with the neck rejuvenator. So our next item is the red light neck rejuvenator with Cala. So it's a great compliment. So yes, the mask always gets the, you know, the FaceTime.
Yeah.
It gets the presents. I don't know if I really have seen many neck rejuvenators. So with
think there are many
Cala,
out there.
to get not only the collar that's really concentrating on the neck, there's actually an additional strap. You see the slots that are at the top there that can go around the head to really make sure it's being raised up.
And it's getting the jowls.
That's getting the jowls,
Getting
getting
the
the jowls,
jowls
the
and the
upper neck,
waddle.
under the chin. And then on top of that, a huge amount of real estate in this triangular cover for the décolleté. So you really are getting a 2-for-1. It's not just neck, it is your whole chest area, which I think is super important, you know, depending on your neckline, the V-necks, the dresses, the one shoulders. We want to show our chest. And sometimes we hide it because we're just not happy with what, you know, what we should have done 20 years ago in terms of protecting from the sun.
Taking care of ourselves.
Exactly. So this is reversing all of that. Now, the red light neck rejuvenator, there's Charlotte. We finally see your beautiful face.
Hi, Charlotte.
After your red light therapy on your face. Now, yeah, look at you, just glowing.
Just feel good.
You feel good. And Charlotte's been using red light therapy. This is not her first time with Cala. And so there's the underside of just the décolleté area. And so very easy, wrap it around. And the fact that the distance of the red light therapy, it doesn't need to be skin on skin. It can be like 6 inches, 12 inches.
100%. I mean, you're still going to get those benefits. Now, Charlotte, you're not feeling warm. It's not hot on your skin, is it? No. So because I know some people think about that. They think, well, if I'm this close to something so strong, wouldn't I feel that heat? You don't. It doesn't heat you up. I mean, it emulates kind of a warm glow. I'm feeling it on my shoulder a little bit, but I'm also in a studio full of lights. Whereas, you know, when you're at home, you're kind of doing your own thing, you do not feel the burn, as some people could potentially think.
It's true. Now, this is actually a really great deal, lower than the face mask, 6 easy pays of $59.99. So, you know, if you're doubling up and you're doing the face mask and the neck rejuvenator, or you're starting with the neck rejuvenator, well, then you're going to say, oh, I wish I had balanced it out with the face. But this is item 728718. We're saving $40. And it really is that 2-for-1 because we see the collar around. And when we're talking about the remote control that's in Charlotte's hands, now is that, so you can switch between
The
red and...
No, there's no blue on the neck.
Yeah.
There's no blue on the neck. The blue is strictly for the face to get rid of the acne and the bacteria that we get on our face from the air pollution, from all the environment factors,
So the remote here controls
each.
Individually.
Well, yeah, they each have their own remote.
This remote.
Yeah, is just for the neck, and then for the face has its own
Okay,
remote.
well, thank you very much. I cannot believe it. We're going to come back on the other side of this to talk more of Cala. Stay tuned. We are here with Cala, and we are changing at the cellular level. We are improving, we're enhancing, we're rejuvenating, we're creating new healthy cells with red light therapy with Cala that has those clinical standards that is going to be the safest way to get these results. So if you've heard about all the rage and you're ready to get into it, well, our very first item is a perfect way to do so. This is the Cala Therapy Wand. Now, this is a limited time offer. It's just $179.99. 4 easy pays of $44.99. And the benefits are both, you know, at the surface level of rejuvenating your skin, getting that elasticity, producing more collagen, all of the things we want, the smoothness, the texture that it's attacking. So having the wand is just going to be the easiest way to have that acute, you know, specific destinations around your body that's going to give you those benefits, those red light benefits, erase the sun damage, and giving you the long-term longevity. So talking about red light therapy, we have our dear friend Emily. Great to have you.
Thank you so much. I love the wand because I believe that's kind of your starting point for beauty when it comes to red light therapy, because of course there's so many benefits to red light therapy. A lot of professional athletes use it. A lot of people use it for muscle, joint, that kind of pain, arthritic pain, carpal tunnel syndrome. But then when it comes to our skin, the surface level, we want to get rid of wrinkles. We want to produce more collagen. We want more elasticity. We want better skin texture. We want to get rid of acne. The wand is a really good starting point for you just to give it a shot. See what it's like for your skin and how it works for your lifestyle. Because the mask and the rejuvenator, they're big pieces, but the wand is something that you can just handheld. You can use at your own pace. It has a nice vibration technology. It has both the blue light for getting rid of that bacteria for acne and skin imperfections, and then it has that red light to heal and improve oxygen to your cells and really help your skin be its very best. We don't want to change your appearance. We just want to improve on what we already have.
It really is fantastic for that reason. Now, as soon as you turn it on, it does have that vibration, which is really lovely. Soothing as you're holding it and soothing as you feel it on your skin. And you would start with the blue. Blue comes before red, so I have it on the blue setting right now. And yeah, I love your technique. You say, 10 minutes of blue.
Yep.
And then switch and do 10 minutes of red. It's something that you could do without even really thinking about it.
True.
You could be on the phone, you could be watching TV, you could be in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah.
And you're just getting a little bit of that red light therapy into your day.
Well, and it's targeted. That's the great thing about the wand too. If you really just want to focus on your chin or your jowls or your cheeks or that what do they call it? The anger lines.
Oh,
that you
yes.
get in between your forehead. I use mine all the time there. Like it's constant. Trying to get rid of that puppy. But that's the thing with the wand is that it's targeted and it's a really good entry level piece for people to give this a shot.
It's perfect for that exact reason. So the fact that, you can start with the blue, there's that blue light. And so mostly you would say the wand, this size, this caliber is great for the face. Is that?
It's great for the face, but like you're doing right now, say you've got a targeted area on your finger that's very sore, if you've got, tendinitis, or if you've got arthritic pain in your joints, you suffer from gout, anything along those lines, it will give you the same therapy.
Now, when I'm on the red, obviously we know about the red light therapy. This also has the near infrared in it.
It all kind of packages together.
That's spectacular. So if you're unfamiliar, the red light therapy is one thing that mostly works on the surface. It's your collagen production. It's the infrared that's getting the deeper, and that's what you can't see. That's not visible with the naked eye. That's getting deeper into that cellular level. That's promoting energy production right into the cells. So about 10 minutes.
I would give it 10 minutes per wavelength. So if you've got the blue light on, I would give that about 10 minutes just to kind of cleanse your face. And then I would give yourself a treatment of the red light to really get deep into those tissues, to really get those cells moving, to provide more circulation in your blood flow, to really get oxygen to those cells, to really help them repair themselves and create new cells.
Which is, is something that we don't do after, our cellular production decreases with age. So this is something that, is helping you regenerate cells. There's the lovely Charlotte using her wand, and so you have it on the red light setting. And Emily, would you say, sweeping motion or hold it in place?
I would do a sweeping motion because that's what feels good. But whatever feels right to you is going to give you the best benefit. So like Charlotte is doing on her neck and around the jawline, that's where a lot of women focus. And it's so comfortable on your skin. Like it doesn't,
smooth,
it's not sharp, it's not edgy. It's got that, really futuristic design that I think people love.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is cool, yes. And now when we're talking about the condition of our skin, is it important that there's no lotions, creams, makeups underneath, or?
It would be nice.
Yeah.
I think it would definitely be more beneficial to not have anything on your skin because this is doing what all those lotions and potions are doing. It's trying to emulate the same thing, but it's doing
Getting
it with
deeper.
light therapy, and it's getting deeper than any of those topical creams could potentially.
Well, what a great price, great savings. We have the Cala wand. It's item 728719. This is lightweight, compact, easy to travel with. All your friends are going to want to try it.
It's true. It's such a great conversation piece. It comes in this cute little carrying case, and it has a nice little stand, and it charges really, really quickly. You just have to use your USB charger with it. It's compact. It is powerful. This device designed for targeted areas on your face, on your neck, wherever you need to use it, wherever you need that red light therapy, you can use the wand.
It's just catching, the world by storm, but it's not new technology. It's something that has been used, medically with sports
60 years?
athletes, 60 years. But it's just the accessibility to, it's kind of like cell phones. They used to be this big, or, computers. They used to take up a whole room.
It's true.
And now you can have the power not only within your own hands, but within your own home.
Yeah.
To do the frequency. If you think about, the pricing of this kind of treatment at a clinic, going there, taking the time, but how often are you going to do that?
Yeah, you may do that every couple of months. This is something that you can do every couple of days. This is something that you can do daily at home. It's so nice to be able to have this type of technology over the counter to the highest grade available, being, Health Canada approved, FDA approved. It has nothing but medical grade silicone in the mask. We've got medical grade, the dual chip LEDs and the wand. I mean, it is everything that they have poured their research into to make it the most comfortable and accessible for everybody.
It's brilliant. And the thing about the wand is the charging
Isn't it cute?
stand. So this is what will be, whether that's on your dresser, your wardrobe,
In your bathroom.
in your bathroom, and it is magnetic, and it just kind of sits right on it. So it's freestanding, which means it's going to be within sight, which means it's going to be something you're like, oh, well, let me pick that up.
Yeah.
You always use what you see.
Yep.
And so having this very convenient $179.99 is 4 easy pays of $44.99. So that definitely makes it doable, achievable, and something that you can, keep using day in and day out. So item 728719. Now Cala as a brand, there are so many different devices that you have, at your fingertips. These are all things that we have here at TSC. That is the Elite. We'll talk about the mat in just a moment. So cool. The innovation and being able to have this at the comfort of your home is spectacular.
They give you so many options, right?
So many
They give you
options.
so many levels of intensity. They give you so many levels of targeted treatment to the areas that you want to target. So whether it be more of a beauty aspect, we would recommend, of course, the mask and the rejuvenator and the wand. But if it is more of a performance balance that you want, the mat, whereas the Pro and the Elite, those are the types of things you want to focus on. Now, this lamp, I love this lamp.
Oh yes, the Cala lamp is $152.99, and this is something that not only is it giving you the benefits of the sun, but it's actually illuminating. So we were talking about having this in your work from home station. You're on that Zoom meeting, you're on that virtual meeting. Well, let's get some good lighting on you. And not only is it good lighting, but it's beneficial. So we talk about how reduced the daylight hours are in the winter, but this is something that can be all year round. So very sleek design. So when we're looking at the photo, it was kind of white on white. You think, is it a mirror? What is it? No,
Yeah.
this is just the ring light itself, called the Cala lamp at 152. But the benefits, now it actually has 3 different
It
hues.
does. I'm gonna see if I
From
can
your
switch those here.
warm hue, your daylight, and their cool white.
Okay, so this one is your natural daylight. Mm-hmm. Can you see the difference?
Oh, it just glows. Yes,
That's
it's
the
warm now.
warm.
I can see the warmth.
Okay, and then that's the cool. So
there's the
the fact that it's got that kind of mood enhancing ability when you have it in your room and is not glaring, it's not hurting your eyes when you're looking right into this. I use it at my breakfast table for my kids because the fact that it's got that 98% natural sunlight imitation to alleviate winter blues is something that I really focus on as a mom, because you've got cranky kids to begin with. You want to do everything in your power to make them have a better day, especially when they're lazy, they don't want to get out of bed. This first thing in the morning I find really, really helpful. And I get up in the middle of the night for my job. So to have something like this that emulates the sunlight that I do not get enough of is so perfect for me.
Here it is. The fact that all of these products are UV free and completely safe, but the fact that it's enhancing your sleep quality, elevating your mood, and boosting your energy. We definitely were emphasizing these winter months,
Yep.
right, where it's very common to have seasonal depression, especially anyone who lives more north than Toronto. I have friends from the Yukon and Northwest Territories where they truly do have those.
This would be a great gift.
It's a great gift, even in the city when
Yeah.
you live in a condo or maybe you're in a den that doesn't have natural light. You are getting the benefits of having this emulated sunlight.
Yeah, it is just, and it's beautiful too. Like, it's a nice piece. It's not ugly. It's
very
not like
modern.
some big, chunky panel looking thing. Like, it's, it's really got that
Yeah.
sleek look to it, that it's not obnoxious in your face.
I will replace every single, table side lamp with these.
With
I think
this.
they're just so modern, so sleek, so
Yeah.
good looking. So that is the Therapy Lamp by Cala. 4 easy pays of $38.24. So just another great conversation piece that it's not just about light. It's about the actual benefits we're going to get from that light,
It's
which is
true.
impressive.
It's very impressive.
Now, we are going to go from the mini to the pro to the elite. And this is what you chose to sit right beside. So
My
you've had the benefits.
Right shoulder feels a lot better than my left shoulder right now. Let's just put it that way.
It's spectacular. Now, this is the Cala Red Light Elite panel. And when we're talking about height, this is a good 3 feet tall. You can
Yep.
see it on the table
So
there.
it starts here,
Yes.
goes up to here.
Now, $14.39 is saving you $160 on something that is highly sought after for home use and has such great power and functionality.
Well, because now you're getting into the full body. So this is something that is so great, like they're showcasing in this video. When you are on your mat and you're doing some yoga, you're doing some stretching, you're doing some meditating, this is giving you that full body impact. So it is targeting head to toe. The main purpose of this is, yes, you could put it stationary on the ground, but you could also hang it on a door, you could hang it on your wall. This is something that you're really going to get head to toe benefits from. And it also has a number of frequencies that you can set for targeted treatment levels.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
When I was watching them set it up in front of the yoga, brilliant, because you're really getting that 2-for-1 effect. Whether you are doing morning stretches or it's really just as this. Imagine
Yeah,
it's
I'm
you're
loving
watching
it.
TV
I'm
and
just
it's
like,
counterbalancing all the blue lights from screens that you are getting the benefits. Now the benefits of the Elite can go as far as 2 feet. You don't have to stand right in front
No,
of it.
you definitely don't have to stand right in front of it. But if you choose to sit as close as I am, you're going to feel a little bit of warmth. It's not hot. You can still touch these lights, no problem. I'm not burning my hand in any way, shape, or form. So they're safe to touch. You're going to get the benefit up to 2 feet away. And I think that's really important for people that just want it in their space, but they're busy, they're doing things, they're working, they're going from this desk to this countertop. This is something that can just provide treatment without actually having to get too close to it.
Well, and
And it's hands-free.
It's hands-free. So let's talk about the technology here, because what you can physically see is the red light therapy.
That's correct. So all these red lights you can see are red light, but it's the near infrared that's actually penetrating not only deep into your skin, but deep past those fatty tissues, right into your muscles, right into your joints. That is how far it penetrates in. Helps with that cell rejuvenation. It helps with that cell reproduction. It helps with your circulation. It gets blood flow going. It elevates your mood without you even noticing it. So all of these impacts that you're thinking, well, I've got a sore knee and I really want to get rid of that. Well, while you're treating your sore knee, it's going to provide all of these extra added benefits.
It's brilliant. They work hand in hand. The red light therapy producing collagen, helping with inflammation, more kind of on that surface level. And then that infrared that is really generating more cells and getting that turnover and getting healthy cells and getting energized cells that are able to then do their other jobs better. So it is something, the Elite, when we think about the Easy Pays, that's going to be the magic sauce. 9 Easy Pays of $159.99 allows you, this is, you're likely to be someone who's already familiar with red light therapy. Maybe you go to the clinic and you know what you're spending on red light therapy. My massage therapist has invested in red light therapy, and she just adds it on to her massage treatment.
She knows it's going to make everything more effective.
Exactly.
And right now, I actually have it on the near infrared.
Okay, so it is on.
It is on, and what we're getting right now is just the benefits of the near infrared. It's you can't see it.
So that's a great idea for someone who, has light sleep, couldn't sleep if there was the red light in their face, even if it is just on a 10-minute, 15-minute timer. But you could fall asleep faster, get that deep sleep, get the melatonin generation just on the near infrared setting without the red light therapy.
Or if you're working at home and you don't want people to see the
red glow.
The red glow.
You're extra devilishly today, Emily.
Then you can just set it to the near infrared setting, and it's so easy. It's really just a touch of the button, and that's how you set it from the red to the near infrared. It's got the modes, it's got the frequencies. It comes with a full instruction manual, so you can decide what best treatment is for you. I'm not going to turn on the strobe light because we're not at a disco right now. Wow, did I just age myself a billion years by saying at the disco?
No, the discos are making a comeback, so don't you worry.
Thanks, Charlotte. God love you.
Well, Cala has so many great options in the line, this one being item 728816. Great option with the Elite panel. Now, if you're looking at options, the Pro is kind of that happy medium.
Same thing, it's just a smaller version. This is destined more for half of your body, but it still has the frequencies, it still has the modes, it still has the near infrared, all of those good things. All of the benefits are still coming with the Pro.
It's brilliant. So really, when we're talking about this, there's 3 products, kind of the Mini, the Pro, and then the Elite. So the Pro here, item 728716, is 6 Easy Pays of $119. So if you think about the Elite being, kind of 3 panels, the Pro here is a solid, a foot and a half, 2 feet. That does have both the red light therapy and the near infrared. So let's talk about the certifications that Cala has, because I think that's also really important.
Well, the fact that it's all FDA registered, Class 2 medical device, the therapy devices, they're manufactured in an FDA registered facility. All products ETL Intertech approved. The devices with that ETL certification meets the exact highest standard, that highest performance and safety standards in the industry. And the gentlemen that came up with Cala and the idea and that are producing all these amazing products, it's so important to them to be putting out the best product on the market, because you can Google search red light therapy and you will come up with thousands of different entries. But these guys really want people to know that they are safe to use and that they are beneficial for people like us. They're not found at clinics. They're not found at sports therapy places. This is something that we can use in the comfort of our own home and get the exact same benefits.
Love that. I mean, you're getting all the benefits with the Elite there. You're just absolutely glowing. If you were looking for the most compact option, well, just as a reminder, this is the Pro here. $719.99 is item 728716. And then we have the Mini, which is 6 easy pays of $56.99. That is more handheld.
It's more handheld.
More targeted.
It's more targeted, and it's something that you can travel with. And I think, Pete, that's a really good key element for the Mini, because you're getting the benefits of the Pro and you're getting the benefits of the Elite. But this is something that you can throw in your purse, you can throw it in your overnight bag, you can throw it in your suitcase, you can travel with it, and then you can bring it out wherever you are.
Yeah, and it's not to say that you're just holding it. It can
No.
still, it can be on the nightstand. You can sleep with it. It can be on the floor with you
Yep.
while you're journaling or stretching or doing yoga, because it does still have the range and the power, both the red light therapy and the infrared. So the near infrared, you are getting both of those safely in the, the strongest output possible. So that's the Mini. There's, great products with Cala, from the Mini to the Pro to the Elite. And we talked about the mask, we talked about the neck rejuvenator, the wand itself. There's so many great options with us today. But I wanted to, also, I cannot wait to talk about the mat.
Oh, the mat. The mat is next level. The mat is for someone that really wants to invest in their health and their overall well-being when it comes to infrared heat, relaxation technology, motivational boosting technology. With the amount of crystals that are in this mat, we've got amethyst, we've got red jasper, we've got blue lace. There's so many benefits to this.
You might not have ever seen something of this magnitude. This is the Cala infrared PEMF mat. That is your pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. So not only are you getting the benefits of the crystals that are physically, visibly in this mat. This mat has some beautiful weight to it. I love that it folds up, that you can benefit from the mat and add it to light therapy that you might also be investing in.
Oh, I almost feel like
But here we have Charlotte. So Charlotte's on the infrared PEMF mat. Emily is pointing.
There we go.
the
She's
elite
now targeted.
in her direction.
She's getting the full treatment right now.
Because the benefit of the Elite is the fact that it ranges from a foot to 2 feet in distance. So it just needs to be in your peripheral, in your area.
In your space, yeah.
Now let's talk about the pulsed electromagnetic field therapy that's in this mat.
Well, you're getting low-level radiation in the form of electromagnetic waves. It realigns the electricity in your cells to make sure that they perform to their optimal ability. It gives you a deep, soothing infrared warmth. The mat gets so warm, and my daughter loves to just lie on it and do her homework, because she gets home from school, she's cold, and just to hop on the mat for 15 to 20 minutes just gives her that little, heat up. It gives you almost like a full body reset. It helps to relieve your tension. It helps to release more oxygen into your blood flow, which of course helps to regain muscle retention. I mean, the benefits of this mat give you improved sleep. We're talking earthing and grounding. Now, a lot of people are really into that. Now, I always kind of found it a bit hocus pocus. I did. I'm not going to lie. I was like, earthing and grounding, like it's a
big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Because if we think about ourselves, everything is vibrations, right? Why are hard things hard? It's because of vibrations. And so to be matching with the Earth's vibration, there is a true harmony to be felt with that. And grounding is a practice that is very old. Whether that's just bare feet on
grass,
earth, putting your forehead to the ground, you're just you're connecting with the magnetics and vibrations.
And that's exactly what's happening on this mat. That earthing, the grounding, it really helps build your immune support. It stabilizes your electrical charge, which is so fascinating to me. Like, the science behind this mat is next level. The types of crystals that we have in this mat, a couple of them I do want to focus on because they're really special. The amethyst, it helps to reduce anxiety and stress. It helps to balance hormones. So think of all of us who are in premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. Our hormones are all over the map. And the amethyst crystals in
Look
this
at that.
mat to
You
help.
can physically see them
Yeah,
through
they're gorgeous.
the top.
They're gorgeous. The red jasper, you can see it's right beside the yellow. This comes with a lot of emotional stability, physical vitality. This helps to make your bones and joints feel better. And then, of course, the blue lace that has that calming energy. It gives you kind of that sense of enlightenment. So the benefits with that infrared heat, it's fantastic.
It's stunning.
It's really special.
Well, I love showcasing the mats because I think you have no idea how gorgeous this is going to be in your home. So if you love crystals, if you love these kinds of grounding energies, you're going to love this from Cala and all of the products. Thank you so much,
Oh, you're
Emily.
very welcome.
I know there's another show coming up, so you can keep shopping at tsc.ca, all of this beautiful technology.
Well, Cala is a Canadian company with a Class 2 medical device that has over 5,000 clinical studies talking about recharging your cellular health. Now, if you've heard about grounding or earthing, and really put it in perspective this way. You're busy, you're tired, you're feeling just really run down. You go away, you go to a beach, and you put your feet in the sand. Don't you immediately feel 1,000 times better? Well, that's what grounding is. Grounding is getting back to, Mother Earth and getting back to nature in so many ways. But this takes it up so many notches. For example, because it's filled with hundreds and hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones. And you've got amethyst, for example, to help alleviate anxiety and stress and help rebalancing in hormones. And how about citrine with, again, emotional well-being and sleep, even digestion and inflammation. This is why Cala has become one of the top companies in this country to talk about far infrared technology, LED technology, therapeutic red light to help really reset your body. And it's January, and I don't know about you, excuse me, February now, but I mean, it's really like you feeling so depleted and so run down, and we want to help change all of that. And we know that this has become one of your 5-star top-rated companies. The Cala Mini is where we're going to start, and you know her from the CHCH Morning Show. You know her from the Weather Network. I mean, my dear friend Emily is joining us to tell us all about it. And I know this was a really important company, this partnership with you.
I'm not sure what's going on because you left me at the beach. That's where I am right now. I am at the beach. You're right. The Cala company means so much to me for so many different reasons. For one, it's a Canadian company. For two, the amount of research. They have done over 5,000 clinical studies on this brand, on these red light therapy device, the near infrared light therapy. The fact that it's, FDA approved and Health Canada approved and licensed, and it's dermatologist recommended. I mean, they are giving us medical grade quality equipment that people are really, really starting to love. Like, we cannot keep the Mini on the shelf. The Mini is flying. So here we go. We've got the FDA registered Class 2 medical device. The therapy devices are manufactured in an FDA registered facility. All the products are ETL Intertech approved. They're certified, meeting the highest electrical performance and safety standards in the entire industry. Because let's face it, there are so many out there when it comes to red light therapy. You want to go with one that you can trust.
Absolutely. And the frequencies. See, this is why this brand name, and please go and do your due diligence and do your research, because I know this is an investment. But this is changing people's lives in so many ways. And the reason it is because it actually penetrates the skin, goes into the cells, and it actually repairs the cells. And this is the clinical efficacy on it. So your body truly operating in the most efficient way that it possibly can. So I think about this, I've been in a car accident and had my shoulder, it had issues, had to go to rehab, and then when I went there, it was red light therapy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they did for me.
Well, a lot of times in medical clinics now, they are now adding red light therapy to your RMT, to your regular massage therapy, to your facials, to any kind of BBL light therapy that you're getting. Red light therapy is something that they are adding and really prioritizing because it is so powerful. We've got the red light therapy, and that works on skin level. And then we've got the near infrared technology that penetrates deep into the skin, goes through those fatty layers, and gets right into the muscle for cell rejuvenation, for oxygen to penetrate into those cells, for circulation, for your blood. I mean, there are countless benefits to this.
The wavelengths are absolutely essential. So it's all about hitting the right frequencies, and that's what Cala does, because there's a lot of red lights on the market today. But this one, talk about the creators and the people who brought this to market.
These guys were great. We had two gentlemen, ex-semi-pro hockey players that were using red light therapy in their sports therapy. And they were finding it really, really effective for their injuries and for their joint problems that they were dealing with. And they thought, you know what? Let's create this product for the masses. Let's get this out there so people can use this at home. So you don't have to go to a sports therapy clinic, so you don't have to go to your doctor. This is something that you can access with the quality. It's got medical grade quality, but you can use it in the comfort of your own home. And that's what they wanted to do.
You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel energized and recharged. Seasonal affective disorder. This is something that can be combated, and we are going through it in leaps and bounds. Listen, there's so many stories, and we want you to hear more. Have a listen.
No, I tore my posterior proximal tibiofibular ligament this spring, which resulted in significant instability of my fibular head. After Worlds in October, I received PRP and began rehabbing the injury. My friends at Cala Red Light have sent me a Cala Red Light Mini to support my recovery. Clinical studies have shown that exposure to red light can boost new collagen production, reduce inflammation, aid in faster muscle recovery, and help optimize sleep, all of which are extremely important to me to help maximize my healing. I'm looking forward to adding Cala Red Light therapy to my daily routine.
This has become a way of life for so many people, and all you have to do, just start reading a little bit about it. I mean, if you're scrolling around your Instagram and your TikTok and all of that, I mean, it is beyond popular. But you've got to be careful which ones you buy. You really do. If you want to get the very best out of it. And that's what Cala delivers. There are so many testimonials. They have all of the evidence, over 5,000 clinical reviews. And this is an opportunity to get it on easy pay from us. Just wanted to give you a heads up on the mask. The mask is going down very quickly as well. So we've got the mask. We also have the neck piece.
I was just looking at your neck. I've been like, you've been doing red light therapy on that chest, haven't you?
You've noticed.
I have noticed. I knew it.
Yes, I have.
I knew it.
Give us a quick little bit on that mask before we continue.
Okay, well, the mask is something that I absolutely love because it is portable, for one. I do dishes in this thing, I make dinner in this thing, I stick the remote in my pocket, and away I go. It is a Class 2 medical device. It is certified and Health Canada approved. Medical grade silicone, making it incredibly soft, low EMF. The red light plus the near infrared light and the blue light. It's like you're getting 3 full devices in one, because the blue light, when you first put it on, I find that is kind of like cleansing your skin. If you're comparing it to washing your face, that's what's cleansing your skin. That's getting rid of all the bacteria, that's cleaning out your pores. And then you turn on the infrared, and that is helping you on the surface level. So that's talking about fine lines and wrinkles, skin imperfections, acne scars. And then the near infrared, that is penetrating deep. That's what's boosting your collagen. That is what's helping with elasticity. That's what's getting rid of the jowls. That's what's getting rid of the turkey neck. All that kind of good stuff.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, let's go to Charlotte, because I want you to see. Charlotte, I know how much of a lover you are. I'm going to come over. Do you have a mic? No, come on over. Okay, I'm going to come over. Let's go over and see Charlotte, because
She's got a good story.
I just know, Charlotte, how important these things are to you with the red light, because you've been you were an early adopter of this.
I was. My husband bought a panel about 2 years ago, and we use it for all kinds of things. My sore bunion with all the arthritis
You and your
in
bunion.
it. Yes, my stiff neck, which I'm using the mini on now because, you know, tech neck, ow, ow, ow. And I just get so tense here. I'm sure a lot of you at home can relate to that.
Yeah.
Just this time of year, the light alone is just wonderful. Never mind the fact that sometimes you come in, you're super cold, and you put it on your core, and I'm great in 5 minutes without having to pump the heat to 85.
But you've noticed a difference in your overall wellness.
100%. The vitamin D shortage, everything
Yeah.
else. It just
You
really
were
helped. It's the light therapy.
Because you were talking about this in the models room years ago, the importance of red light and how
Yes.
you. Yes, I mean that's the thing. Like, I mean, if you're in that health and wellness space, you know about the red light. It's just a matter of where you're going to buy yours from. What company are you going to trust? Cala, it's the one to trust. This is the one that has been earning so many awards. It has been earning your trust because this has been to the top of the charts with its technology, with all the different frequencies, and it's so handy. I love the Mini. The Mini, it's you can take it anywhere virtually, can't you?
Yeah, it's really great to travel with. It is, even though you can tell just by holding it that it is made of something good, it is still light enough and compact enough that you can put it in your suitcase, you can put it in your purse, you can take it anywhere you need to go. That's what I love about the Mini. And Mini is something, it's almost like, and I'm going to kind of compare it to the wand when we get to that,
Yeah.
but the Mini is kind of like a starting point. Like if you're not sure about red light therapy, if you're like, you know what, I've done some research, I want to see how it's going to impact me, the Mini is a really good starting point because it offers the same benefits as the Pro and the Elite.
Yes.
But it's just a smaller package.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You put it on. So when we were working at the Weather Network together, and in the dressing room at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. to, I think our earliest start was 1:20.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We were a lot younger then.
Okay. So wasn't it Kim who had the panel?
She did. She had a light panel.
So Kim McDonald, I hope she's watching, had her light
Of
panel.
course she is.
I know. So had the panel, and then we all started gathering around
what's
it.
going on over
What is
there?
going on?
Why am
So
I feeling better?
She was doing light therapy 20 years ago.
It was 20 years ago.
I know.
Wow.
Because seasonal defective disorder is a real thing. We're feeling the blues. Vitamin D, you can't even actually get any vitamin D after, I think it's in middle November or something, or beginning of November. In this hemisphere, you cannot absorb vitamin D.
How does that make us feel?
So you hopefully you're taking supplements.
Yes.
So overall mood is increased, cellular health. We're talking about longevity here.
Yeah,
And-
like the 98% natural sunlight imitation is something to get this product on its own. The fact that the lamp gives you that imitation to alleviate your winter blues, that's a selling point right there.
Well, the panel, this is the one that I've got at home, and I love the Cala Pro. So, and my daughter's got it right now. Of
course she does.
Of course, Kai's got it, Kylie. Kyla with Cala. But she's also using this on her puppy because her puppy has got some real problems
that's right, with the
now.
hip.
Yeah, so he's got some real issues at the moment. And so she's been doing some treatments with him as
She's not the
well.
only one. Veterinarians have really, I've started to notice it on my Instagram feed that a lot of people are getting this prescribed for their pets.
Yeah.
They're little tiny miniature devices, but red light therapy can not only help us as humans, but animals as well. And I think what we do forget about the red light and how important it is, going back to the sunlight, is that this is the first light of the day imitation. So this is sunrise. How many of us are actually out at sunrise? Not very many, right? This is the exact replica of what you would feel in that light spectrum. And light spectrum is so good for us. And people forget how good it is for us because it's free. So we totally just take it for granted and we don't get out there as much as we're supposed to. So this actually emulates the natural glow of sunrise throughout the day. Sunrise and sunset are the two best times for us to be outside.
Take a look at the number of benefits. It really has everything that you could possibly imagine because the size can really help, really the entire, half of your body. But it really is made to envelop the entire body in a single rejuvenation session. But 7 custom frequencies. That's a big deal, isn't it?
It is a big deal because it's it really can target what you're looking for. And the frequencies, they have the pulse frequency, and that one is really designed to get deep into that muscle. So we've got the infrared that's just on the surface, and then we've got the near infrared that's penetrating. And when you put that shock therapy on that with the light, it actually shocks your muscles.
With the pulsing.
With the pulsing.
Yeah.
And it helps to rejuvenate and heal them much faster. So I find that the panels are really good for athletic performance. This is something that if you've got a lot of arthritis in your knees, if it's after a hard workout, if you are gearing up to go to the gym and you want to kind of relax and de-stress your body, this is something that can really get deep into your core.
So I have it set up now. Well, my daughter's got it right now, but then I had it with my total gym. So
Yeah.
that's exactly where I'm going to put it back to. But I'm going to say that since I've been sitting in this, we were sitting in the studio.
You feel
before,
good.
I feel good.
You feel
Do you notice that,
good.
Charlotte?
You feel good.
Hang on a sec. I'm going back over to Charlotte here for a sec. You do. You feel so good. There is something intangible. You can't put your finger on this. Let's go back
It's
over.
sunrise. It is sunrise and sunset. That is exactly what we are feeling right now, because this is the exact light that emulates from the light spectrum. And that's why it is so important for us as humans and animals to get red light into our lives.
Did you find like a difference in this studio?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different feeling in here, and I think it's the lights, the lack of light this time of year, and it's incredibly uplifting. It
Yeah.
makes you feel better on every level.
There's a calmness, but an energy, if that makes any sense.
It does.
You
Kind of revitalized.
Yes, like you don't know until you get it. Listen, you have a full 30-day money-back guarantee. Start doing these treatments. How long do you do yours? Like, what do you recommend?
20. I do 20, but ours is a different panel. So
Okay.
yeah, it's 20, but it depends, because I have to say the quality of this panel is phenomenal. The one that we have at home gets a little bit hot after that for me, but it's only warm. It's never hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this one,
this one's perfect.
it doesn't. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't at all.
Yeah, it just has that warmth to it.
100%.
So 20 minutes. What do you say, Em? On
Well, it
that?
depends on what you're using and what you're trying to target and what you're trying to do. I mean, they started using red light therapy after COVID, when people were suffering from long COVID. They were putting it on people's chests for their lungs, for their liver, for their pancreas. I mean, they were doing all sorts of wonderful things with red light therapy. So it really depends on what you're targeting and the time that you can allot to this. I mean, the face mask, I use for 10 minutes on the blue, then I use it for 10 minutes on the red, and then I'm done, 20 minutes. Something like this can sit in your space for up to 2 hours. Right? You could put this in your home office. You can have that glow while you're working from home, while you're reading a book, you're journaling, you're meditating, you're doing yoga practice. Really, you can leave this on for a long period of time.
So when you were saying about the getting the morning sunlight and getting that sunrise, I made a point once when I was away to get
saw
out
that.
and embrace the sunrise.
Saw
right?
it.
What a way to start your day. And now I understand
Get
what
it.
that means. Like, you really get it. You really understand what that rejuvenation is all about. And the stress that we're under, going through day in and day out, is so overwhelming. To be able to get that sense of calmness, re-energize, to re-energize your body and rejuvenate all at the same time, all while working on those cells, helping to repair at a cellular level.
Yeah, and repair quickly. It's helping the cells to repair themselves and to regenerate new cells at the exact same time. I've been sitting in front of this Elite panel almost on and off throughout the day today, and both of my shoulders have been in excruciating pain. I've been moving, I've been renovating.
She's renovated a house herself.
Literally. Tearing up carpet.
Yeah, all by being on the morning show.
Yeah.
So, getting up at 3 a.m. every
Don't even
day.
mention that I've got, 2 kids in there too, right? Busy, sore, hurting. My right shoulder is feeling so much better. And when I bumped into you into the hallway earlier, I went, what's the matter? So my left shoulder's really hurting, but my right shoulder doesn't hurt anymore. I almost felt like switching. So for the next
We gotta
show,
switch
I'm going to sit on
seats.
that
Okay.
side, and I'm going to get my left shoulder in on this treatment.
This is the panel. I mean, listen, if you can go for the big panel, if that's within the budget, then go for the big panel. I find that this is enough you know, for the whole body.
Yeah.
Like, I find that. So if you want to, if that's within your budget, please, by all means, because more is better in this scenario, right? In that big Elite.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, this one at that $719, and I know that's a considered price, and you're saying it's a panel full of lights. Oh my gosh, it is so much more than that. With all the clinical evidence on this, do you want to live a healthier, wealthier life? This is how you're going to do it in a completely natural way. No side effects, no pills, no powders, like none of that.
No lotions, no potions.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And using using light to regenerate your body, the light that we are simply not getting. A mood enhancer as well as an overall physical. If you find that you just can't get that energy, you just don't know
The
why.
immunity, what it does for your immunity, it helps to build those immune cells that we so desperately need at this time of year when everybody has a cold or the flu or this, that, or the other. The fact that it helps build your immune system is so powerful. And when you've got something like the Elite, now the Elite, yes, it is substantial. It helps to optimize your cellular function, improve overall health and wellness anywhere, anytime. But if you are a medical practitioner, if you own a spa, if you own anything to do with health and wellness, this might be something worth investing in, because when you've got clients that you're doing regular RMT therapy on, this could be added into your wellness routine and your clients will notice the difference.
Now, there's no EMFs
Nope.
that are released on this.
No UV.
No UV. This is all light penetrating into the deeper cells. So when you have that set up, you know, maybe you are into your yoga or what have you, or maybe you're just watching TV. You just put it on. And
Just close your
that's it.
curtains because the neighbors get weird.
You found that out, have you?
I did, pretty quickly.
What's going on in there? Is there a rave in there?
What is going on at Emily's house? Why is it all red in there?
We also, can we just talk about the Mini? We're just going to pop the Mini up. This is a Class 2 medical device. Your insurance may jump in on this.
Yeah, it very well could.
Okay, so speak to your insurance company. You may, if you get a prescription from your doctor. It's
Yeah,
like,
speak to your medical practitioner.
yeah, because it's
for
like
sure.
Dr. Ho, for example, because Dr. Ho, it's a Class 2 as well, so it's the same class of device, and it will be
Covered.
Yeah, covered from your insurance provider in most cases. So just speak to them. You may get lucky on that.
Yeah.
So the Mini with that handheld might be the place to start or the place to continue to take it with you, right?
Well, and that's the thing, right? The fact that you can travel with something like this because it is so little and compact, it's got weight to it, but it's by no means a brick. Like, you can still easily lift it. It's not going to be too heavy for anyone. The fact that, you know, you can really target areas. I find a lot of people use this for carpal tunnel.
Yeah, I use it for my hands. When I come in. I
your
always do.
wrists.
Yeah, my wrists.
So carpal tunnel, any kind of arthritic pain, people that suffer from gout. I've recommended it to my stepdad to use it for his gout. Because it really gets the circulation going because of the cell rejuvenation. It gets your blood flowing at a rapid pace. And so this is really going to help with your circulation. And we know that half the problem is the fact that we don't move enough. So we're not circulating all the good stuff the way we should be.
The face mask, we've got to tell you about this because the face mask has the blue and red light. Now, blue is oxygenating. If you have acne, put it on blue because it will take that bacteria and just send it off. This one is at 6 pays of $67.50. Do you have the neck available? We'll just pop the neck up too because these are really nice to get together.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, as much as you love one or the other, you're going to be so jealous of the face, or you're going to be jealous of your neck because your face is going to really notice the difference, and then you're going to look at your neck and squawk. And then the other way around, you're going to have a beautiful neck and a wrinkly face.
Right.
We don't want that.
Now, if you want to sit in front of the panels, sit in front of the panels, okay? I mean, that's certainly, we talked about the overall health and well-being, but not to mention how great your skin is.
Well,
going
there's
to
that too.
be, right?
There is that too.
But the mask is exceptionally made. There are many masks on the market, and you see them all over social media. This is exceptional, this one.
Just the feeling of it, the
Yeah.
medical grade silicone, the amount of lights that are in this mask, the comfort of this mask. You know what? Go over to Charlotte because
Okay, let's
Charlotte's
do
got
this.
another story for you. Charlotte, you need to tell us the story of the other mask that you have that
We won't
isn't-
name any names.
We're not naming anybody,
Okay.
but it's not as tell us about the nose piece.
I'm going to show you all the great diodes here and how they're dispersed in just the right places. Yeah, and how thin it is, which is, you know, really nice if you're packing it.
Did they
Take
see
it
the other
with
side?
you. Yep.
Well, okay, good. Because I love this, that whole nose panel too there.
There's the blue.
Okay, perfect.
So the other one that I had, the nose section really dug into my face, and I found that I couldn't stand it. Like
It's
I
just so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I could have it on for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, my nose, my nose, my nose.
I love the eye things here
I
too,
know,
right?
They're great.
Yeah. So you've got all that padding
It's
within
so
the eyes.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Then you can adjust it, right? And it's just comfortable. And this is going to look funny.
This is the best.
They're very comfortable, and they move. So they're going to adjust to whatever size that your nose would be.
And some of them don't even have the nose part of it, right? So everything
You're
else gets
right.
good, and you've got all the pores still sitting on your nose.
Yeah. So I just, you know, it's just customized, and it's comfortable,
Yeah.
and it's just relaxing.
And how's your vision?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hello.
They call me Iron Woman.
Yeah, you do. You look like a superhero.
What have you noticed as far as your skin goes?
Well, I mean, at this age, you know, the slacking, the wrinkling.
Yeah.
It's preventative, and it's proactive, and it's a great way to go, considering the other alternatives. So
You know-
it's great to implement.
Beauty tech has come in such a long way. Yes, there's a lot of fabulous, right, isn't it true? Lots of wonderful creams out there, and listen, they do a good job.
They do.
But they'll never do the job of this. It is absolutely impossible. You cannot reach the layers of skin. You cannot get down to the cellular level.
Can't get down to your muscles.
You can't, and it's just impossible. So it's like going to the gym and working out and having those muscles hold up the skin, of course, over your body. If you are not checking that area of your facial integrity, well, then how do you expect the outside to be nice and
true.
smooth and look good?
It's true. It's true. What you do that benefits the inside is going to reflect on the outside and vice versa, because the red light does everything on the outside, and then the near infrared light does everything on the inside. So you're almost getting a double bang for your buck.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, especially with the panels.
What's your routine like? How often do you do this?
Whew, you know what my life is like.
Yeah.
It is insanely busy. But I will throw it on, like I said, when I'm doing dishes, when I'm cooking dinner. My kids always make fun of me. They laugh at me with the mask. Oh, Mommy's got her funny mask on. But I change laundry because I just throw the remote in my pocket.
Right, so it's
so
completely
portable.
cordless, right?
It's completely cordless. All you have to do is charge it for an hour to 2 hours, and you're good to go for up to a week.
Does
of
it matter
use.
if it's clean skin or?
I would recommend clean skin only because you want to give your skin the best chance of healing and the rejuvenation process. So that's why I kind of think of cleaning your skin, don't moisturize, then you use the blue light because that's going to clean your pores, that's going to zap all the bacteria,
Yeah.
and then you use the red light, and that's kind of what I equate to like being your moisturizer.
Then afterwards, I love to always put on like a rich oil.
Yeah,
Oh, you
like a
put on
good
an
serum.
oil. Yeah, and then I mix it in with a moisturizer, my oil, and then I just douse my skin in hydration. Oh my gosh,
Well,
it's so good.
that's actually something I'm really glad you mentioned that, because when you're using red light therapy, it is so important to stay hydrated. That is the number one thing that we would recommend for aftercare, post-care, even pre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, therapy.
Okay.
Because it is actually doing something to your body that you don't even notice it's doing. So you're thinking, oh, well, I just feel normal, it's not a big deal. But because it's working your muscles, it's working those cells, so you actually need more hydration in order
Interesting.
for the benefit to come
yeah.
out, especially with the mat, the PEMF mat. Some people get off that mat and they're actually sore. They feel like they've worked out.
Can you just put off the mat for a second? Because I really want to get one of these
I know.
mats.
She's
They're-
wanted one of these mats ever since I started representing Cala.
Okay, this is such, it's one of those items that I never thought we would ever get here at TSC. Like, it is, I know it's a luxury, you know, you're looking at that at a price that is very considerable. what you're getting is what, thousands, if not hundreds, of genuine gemstones, the power of healing gemstones. But in that are individual red light, that infrared that goes all the way through
Infrared heat.
that heat warming up those stones, and you are getting a grounding mat here that is 2.0.
So we've got low-level radiation in the form of electromagnetic waves. That's how it works. It realigns the electricity in your cells to make sure that they are performing to the best of their ability. We've got that soothing infrared warmth. It gives you a full body reset. It relieves body tension. It gives you more energy. It improves your sleep. Earthing and grounding, better immune support, stability of your electrical charge. So compare this like you're going to the middle of the Amazon jungle and you are lying on the ground.
Yes, yes, like that's citrine. You have sapphire and cornelian and jasper in here, agate, spinel. I mean, you have all of that. Only 5-star reviews on this. This is an extraordinary, extraordinary item. There are so many benefits to this. You want to help rejuvenate your body, and let's talk, I mean, hormones. Oh,
I'm
boy.
like, can I have just the top half and amethyst, please?
Yeah.
Just to reduce my anxiety, stress, and balance my hormones. Like, let's talk premenopause, postmenopause,
Yes.
menopausal women. Our hormones are all over the map. And to lie on this mat, that's why I want mine. I mean, I love the red jasper for the emotional stability because I think that kind of goes hand in hand.
Of course.
And the blue lace, of course, which is calming energy and enlightenment. I could use all of that every day. But it really has that benefit. And if you are into gemology at all, you will know how beneficial that mat can be just on the gems.
Yeah, and we're talking hundreds or maybe thousands of
There's
carats.
thousands of
carats
carats
in there.
Yeah.
It just improves overall health and well-being, and to lie down on that and go,
I have one in my dressing room right now.
I know you do. You've been laying in between shows, and it warms up.
It's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
My daughter uses it when she comes home from school. Yeah.
Kids are so well adjusted.
I know.
All right, so let's. What a wonderful collab, because I know when they reached out to you, you jumped at it. You
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"I have to do this because
Yeah.
it's really the way to
This is something that will work for me 100%.
health and well-being."
Yeah. Without me actually having to do anything.
Yes.
I could just sit there and let it, do its work.
All right. So did we pop up the neck? We did.
We did, yes.
What are we
have the
doing
neck.
next? Okay, so just to give us a quick overrun, or rather,
Okay, so
overview.
the neck works just like the face mask. It has the red light therapy cells. It is a medical device, and the only thing it doesn't have that the face mask has is the blue light. I would really like the blue light in this, so maybe we'll get that to come. But the fact that it's all medical grade silicone, we've got the LED lights. It is very, very comfortable. It is adjustable. It is easy to travel with. The remote turns it on and off. We've got 2 different settings. You can have it for 10 minutes. You can have it for 20 minutes. But to pair it with the mask is my best recommendation. Because you can't have one without the other,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
Sure. It's, and if you want to do it on your own, do it on your own. But absolutely, it's hand in hand. Peas and carrots. So let's go to the wand.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of these wands. I know we have one more show that's going to be coming up. If you want to feel better, this is what we're talking about with the panels. We're talking about that in the mat, the Elite, the Pro. If you wanted to start really working on the outside lines and wrinkles, we want to work on those 11 lines. Yes, your creams are going to do what they're going to do based on, the level of which you get it, those ingredients, but they can only go so far. They can
only go so deep.
They max out. So this is now taking beauty tech to the next level in a very easy, compact way.
Well, the wand I love because I can travel anywhere with it. It has a cute little carrying case. You just pop it in and away you go. The little charging station. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This is the little charging station. It's so cute. It's just a magnetic. It holds it up. And this is something that you can put on your bathroom counter, your vanity, your dresser, anything. And I find that if I'm not seeing something, I don't tend to use it. So if it's out in front of me, I will use it. And this wand, I love it. Again, I'll walk around my house, wanding my face. It's got a nice vibration to it. So when you turn it on, it immediately goes to the red light setting, but it also has the blue light setting. And again, I feel like this is a really good beginner step. If you're not fully, committed to the mask yet, if you're not fully committed to the neck rejuvenator, because you just want to see how it's going to work for you, this is a great starting point.
Yeah.
Because it's easy, it's handheld, you can adjust the actual strength that you want to use on the pressure that you want to use on your skin, and it's comfortable. It's got that nice little vibration. Feel it.
Oh, very nice.
Isn't it?
But okay, so how about pubescent skin, acne-ridden skin? How's this blue light going to work?
Perfectly. It is going to clear your pores. It is going to zap the bacteria.
No, it's so good.
It's such a great gift for kids that are away at school.
Yeah.
They're complaining about their skin. They want to use the, what is
Just
that?
place it right there. If you've got, I used to get one right there.
Yeah,
that you would
same.
explode like that undergrounder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same. I had one on when I got married.
Yeah.
It was huge. I'm surprised you don't remember it. It took up half. It was literally paying rent on my face.
I remember.
You do. See?
I do
See? It was like 16 years ago. So long ago, and it was massive. If that had existed then, I would have been in a much better situation.
You are laughing over there, Charlotte. But it's so true.
So
I mean,
true.
the blue light, this is bacteria. This is also, working on just an overall, it oxygenates the air, right? Oxygenates your skin, helps with that blood flow, you get the vibration. But then when you start working on the red light therapy, that's when you're starting to truly work on the deeper cellular level, and you're working on that scaffolding, right?
Yeah.
Underneath the skin.
And the muscle work that it's doing under there, and the fact that it's really helping to regenerate those cells and boost the collagen. Who doesn't want more collagen in their life? I do. I would also like a little bit more elasticity. I would like to get rid of the jowls, and I would like to get rid of the turkey neck. And this is something that can work on all of those because it is handheld.
But you can also do it on your hands.
You can. So some people have really arthritic fingers. I think I actually do have a bit of arthritis starting.
It's
in
not
one of
just
mine.
overwork.
Well,
Maybe a little
bit of both.
Right.
But it's one finger that constantly hurts all the
Yes,
time.
yeah.
And this is so targeted that you could you're watching TV, you just rub it.
Also,
on and
the
off.
skin on the top of my hands, I'm real, the last few years, gosh, it's just looking old. And thinner, right?
Yeah.
It gets thinner.
Yep.
So, now I'm really conscientious of whatever product I'm using. I'm always going to make sure I use it on the top of my hand. So this is a nice treatment. Would you use that? Use on your shoulders? Oh. So it helps with the tension.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
it helps to relieve that inflammation.
So I also heard, behind the ear, like by the neck, because that helps to hold the neck. So if you start working on the muscles and the cells behind there, so it's like when you do a treatment, don't just stop in front.
Yeah.
Hold to the back of the neck, right?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's
And it's
good
also
back
really
there.
relaxing, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many ways to use this, but you've got it in the palm of your hand.
It's so easy.
Right?
It's so simple.
So the Pro is moving so quickly. This is the one I've got. This is the one I feel confident with. The Elite, yes. If you could budget that, then yes, more is more on that. But this, to me, you can sit right in front of it. You get your whole body, essentially. I mean, you can position this a couple of different ways.
Well, and you can hang it on your door. You can hang it.
Oh, that's right. It does have a
Right?
hanging.
Yeah, you can hang it up on the back of your door so you don't, if company's coming over and you don't want it to be a conversation piece, and I don't know why you wouldn't, because let's be real, you can kind of hide it. You can put it away.
There's the size of the Mini.
Yeah.
Just to give you a sense of it. So it's like getting, 6 panels.
Yeah, 6 of the minis.
Six of the Minis, rather, for one panel.
Yeah, so this is probably, I would say 1.5 feet.
Yep.
Yep.
So also, they are weighty.
They are weighty.
They are heavy.
Yeah,
okay?
they are heavy.
Do you have a manual operation here on the side? Oh, I just did that, of course.
No, that's okay. You're still getting the near infrared treatment, even though you're not getting the red light. So there's 2 different settings that I go by. There's a lot of frequency settings that you can program, but I mean, do your research, look through the manual.
How should I set this? So
I would hit the power button.
Okay.
Is it already on?
Yeah, power button's on.
Okay, so then see that red light button, that red or near infrared? So there's the strobe.
Okay,
so
sorry,
that's
guys.
the one that
Sorry, guys.
It's fine. It's
I
not
hope I
doing
don't.
anything bad.
It's a trigger.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. We've got
You can set this when the camera's not on it.
infrared and near infrared.
Okay.
Those are my 2 favorite settings.
Right.
If you leave it as is,
Because
right
I
now
always
you-
just use it just with the red light on.
Well, you don't even need to, because the near infrared, this is the near infrared.
So that's the near infrared without it on. See,
Without the red light.
I never use it that way. You should. I know.
Beneficial.
Okay, Emily.
Because that's what's digging deep into
the-
your cells, right?
Well, I feel great with just with the red light.
Okay.
So does Charlotte.
So that is just infrared, the near
Okay.
infrared. That's the red light with the near infrared.
And what did you press there on the side?
I just hit the red near infrared down there. That
Oh, I
button.
see. That's
Yeah.
just on and off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then you can do that, what, 20 minutes each?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can do it for up to 2 hours, I would
And
say.
it does
you're
have a
good in front of
timer
the
on
panel.
it.
It does. So you can set the timer, you can set your frequency, you can set your mode, you can set all of these little things that are in it.
Is
and
there a
it's just
particular
touch of a button.
frequency that you like?
The
or it doesn't
10-10
matter?
frequency I like because it'll give me a little bit of a balance when it comes to the red light. It'll have it on.
Okay.
And then the red light will turn off, but the near infrared light will still be on.
Oh, so then you get
And then the 10 minutes will go by, and then I'll get them both, and then just the near infrared. Because the near infrared, say you're working from home,
Yeah.
and you've got a Zoom meeting, you don't want this blasting red light behind you, but you can still have the near infrared.
So
and-
it can still be on and you get benefit without the red light on.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm not maximizing mine yet. All right. So there's so much more to discover. I love it. This is also one that I would love to check out. And it's just so, it just looks good.
I love mine.
Kind of chic, and I know it's so funny to say that, but
It is, it's kind of bouge. I
it's
like it.
powered by 10,000 lux LED lights in here. Tell me more about this, because I don't think we got to offer this, you and I, last time.
Okay, the Cala therapy lamp is entirely UV free. We've got safety in mind. You will enhance your sleep quality. You will elevate your mood, boost your energy with those lights that you were just mentioning.
Look at this.
The glow of industry leading 98% natural sunlight is what this is imitating. 98% natural sunlight.
So it's the good sunlight, though. The one in the morning, all sunlight is good, but is it like the sunrise?
Well, it's UV-free.
It's UV-free,
It's
right?
UV-free.
So it's the one in the morning.
So
yeah.
it's the perfect sunrise that it's emulating. I put this on my breakfast table on those really gloomy, gross,
Well, you feel
know.
awful. It's
Oh,
been
you
such a
just-
struggle this January.
You know what? Like January was the longest year ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Longest
Not a
decade
month,
ever.
It was a year.
Yeah.
So to have this on and to give you that boost, I mean, this is kind of what we were talking about 20 years ago. This
Yes.
is the kind of
Yes,
technology
yes,
that
yes.
came out 20 years ago.
Yeah, this is what
was
kind
the
of Kim
light,
had, yeah.
Right, but it was a yucky little panel thing, and it was weird.
very
looking
medical
and-
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this really helps to alleviate those winter blues. It's perfect for Zoom calls, work from home use, because it actually acts as a bit of a ring light. It provides really good lighting.
Let's get to this, Matt, because, and I don't want to overlook, sorry, that lamp, but because that lamp is a way to get it without having too much fuss and muss, and you're still getting all the Cala benefits.
Yeah.
So let's get into this, Matt, and you've got to see, it looks a little uninspiring laying there like that because it's filled with thousands of carats of genuine gemstones. And this is all about giving you a grounding mat, but giving you the power of genuine gemstones. And that power, and so I started looking some of these
What's
up.
your favorite gemstone that you prefer? Like, I know amethyst is mine because of the anxiety and stress and the fact that it will help balance my hormones.
Yep.
What's your favorite one?
Well, it's the rose quartz.
Oh, and why
You
is
know?
that?
Emotions, love. I mean, I just wear my emotions on my sleeve. What can I say?
On your sweater.
Yes. Happy Valentine's, everybody. But you, so I'm going to get down there with you.
Ooh.
So tell us about how you feel on this mat.
Comfortable, warm, and it is so bougie. It's
Yeah.
so decorative. Like, why put it away? It looks beautiful.
With all these gemstones.
Yes.
But when you're getting into grounding, how does it make you feel?
Calm. Very calm, relaxed, and just at peace with everything. It's just very comforting feeling.
Have you've noticed a difference starting to use
with
these?
all the shows, I mean, things are accumulative, and it's just one day, but even one show makes a difference.
It's a whole different vibe in the studio.
Yeah.
When Emily's here. And Emily has a lot of energy, and yet it is very calm. So it's a true dichotomy.
Well, I do want to talk about the fact that the earthing qualities that this mat has, it equalizes your body's charge with the electric potential of the earth. It improves your voltage level. So we actually are filled with watts of voltage that we don't necessarily think about all the time. And this just really balances it out. And don't forget, Carrie, it also comes with the tens.
Oh, it has the tens.
It
I
has
forgot.
the tens. So you can heal parts of your body while you're on this mat with that electrical pulse therapy.
So you're working your muscles.
You're working your muscles. And I've had women tell me after spending 20 minutes to half an hour on this mat, getting up and being like, yeah, whatever. The next day, texting me and saying, I was sore today.
That their muscles were actually
Their
engaged.
muscles were actually engaged from being on this mat. So it's all very personal, and it's all very different for different individuals.
Right.
But the levels of benefits from this mat are next level.
And you get the warmth from it as well.
I love the infrared.
So it is infrared.
Heat.
It has the tens, as you were talking about in there, as well as having thousands of carats of genuine gemstones. Oh, this is the tens. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is the tens.
Yeah, these are the tens.
Oh, so you have the tens pads.
Yeah,
that
you have the
can
tens
add.
pads that you plug right into the device, and then you can actually determine what frequency you want to use. So the strength of the tens. So I recommend you start off low because people think, oh, I don't feel it, but it's actually working. Even if you're only feeling a little bit of a tickle, it's doing its job.
Lapis lazuli is in here. Communication, intuition, spiritual growth, citrine, emotional well-being, hearing, sleep, digestion, pain, inflammation, carnelian, mental clarity and physical energy as well. You know, aquamarine and turquoise and blue sapphire, protection, discipline, focus, stability.
Everything.
Not every, you know, listen, it's all about your cup of tea and what you believe, but I'll tell you that, you know, gemstones have a frequency and gemstones have power.
Well, they make the earth go round,
Exactly.
so
And
there
so-
must be something to it.
Thousands of carats lined in this grounding mat. You have tens, you have heat, you have warmth,
You have infrared heat.
and infrared.
Yeah, like that is really the selling point for me on this mat. The craftsmanship of this product as well. I mean, you know it's solid. You know this is going to last you for a very long time.
I bet you sleep is just...
Well, you can also put it on your bed. You don't even have to have it on the floor. You can put this on your bed. Of
course, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a king. I put it on one side and I'm on the other. And then I get on that and then I roll off and I go to sleep.
Oh.
But it also depends on you and your energy levels because sometimes this will give you a ton of energy.
Right, so it might be too much for you to...
It might have the opposite effect, right? I mean, they say that the red light therapy really increases the melatonin. That's why it really enhances your sleep quality. But the gemstones, they can play with you a little bit depending on how your makeup is.
It's all about getting and finding the balance. So all the gemstones in here were chosen for that particular reason, but inflammation is a killer. We know that as we learn more, and we're just becoming more and more aware. There's so much more research, and you know, with social media, the word's spreading as quickly as it can, and we're talking about living longer, better, and a healthier. Just a quality of life, and inflammation is the killer. And if we can get inflammation down, then we can help with disease, we can help with so much.
Well, I was listening to a podcast about red light therapy the other day, and this guy was talking about how he had these dental issues. And he had this problem for over a year, and he just kept putting it away because he didn't want to pay for it because it was so expensive. He used red light therapy on his jaw for 2 weeks, and the problem disappeared. Now, that sounds a little bit to me, but at the same token, I've been using it on different parts of my body, and I would recommend it to anyone that has any kind of ailment, whether it be dental. I mean, the neurological benefits of this, people are using it for hair growth and stimulation and focus and concentration.
And neuroplasticity. I mean, just
it's
their
everywhere.
neurons.
It's everywhere.
Getting the blood flow going, getting more oxygen to your brain, igniting those cells that seem to be dormant. We're just, you know, all of that. That's what red light therapy is, and it's non-toxic. There's no side effects. It's completely natural. You can't hurt yourself with it. And the proof is in over 5,000 clinical studies that are out there. Don't take our word for it, but just trust a brand that has all of the accreditations and qualifications and the frequencies of light, and make sure that you're wherever you're buying it, just buy it from a reputable company. And that's what Cala is.
I truly believe it is, and I'm fully 100% behind these guys because they really know what they're doing. Their customer service is next level. Their products are fantastic. They're all
so well
medical
made.
grade quality. I mean, all medical grade LED lights.
It's class 2 medical device.
It's a class 2 medical device. You're right. Many insurance companies could probably help you out on this when it comes to coverage. So it's just, you know, when you're starting off, maybe the mini's for you. Maybe this is something that you could give your kind of kickstart to red light therapy. You've never tried it before, but you've definitely heard about it because it's all the rage.
Just put it in a phone stand, or just, you know, lean it against the wall and just have it sit there.
Or just have it upright beside your bed.
Just beside your bed. And instead of, get that phone out of that bedroom.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it also combats blue light. So all the screens that we're on all the time, it actually
neutralizes them or something.
Neutralizes it, yeah.
So leave it on the side of the bed, and then it'll go on a timer if you'd like.
Yep.
Or just, sitting in the office, wherever, just take it with you. That's the beauty of this. And I know we're getting more limited in the mini. If you can go for the Pro,
Go for the Pro.
This is the baby right
It's
here.
your favorite.
And of course, you have the Elite, which is, if
It's next level.
the budget is there, most certainly. But there doesn't matter which one you get, it's all the same quality of light.
It is all the same quality of light, and the emulation of natural light is you can't beat that.
So again, talk about the sunlight, like what the...
Well, you know the light spectrum.
Yes.
Right. So you've the highest is that most natural is that first sunlight of the day or sunset.
Right, the most beneficial.
The most beneficial. And as Canadians, as North Americans, we just do not get enough of that because it's dark too early or it's, bright too early. Most of us are still sleeping because we work too hard and we stay up too late. But to be able to emulate that natural sunlight ability, it just heals your body. It heals your core. It heals your skin, your mind. We've got Ron over there. He is doing it as we speak. Feels good, doesn't it?
Come on in, Ron. Here you go.
I just need to tell you. I just need to tell you. Every major, I can't even see.
I know, sorry.
Every major celebrity that I do fittings with,
Yes.
royal family members, all literally have it scheduled into their schedule. They're like, I've got this hair appointment, I've got this facial, I've got this, we'll do our fitting, I've got my red light therapy. It's like in their schedule, it's part of their agenda, it's part of their life. I'm like,
Because it's a lifestyle.
I'm
It
dying
is.
that this is here. I'm so excited. I want this in my dressing room. I want this in my office.
Wouldn't
I want
that
this
be
everywhere.
good that we
Incredible.
had these always in our green rooms?
Like they swear by them.
Yes.
Swear by them. Like, I mean, on so many levels, like so many different health issues and things.
Since you're there,
They
would you
also make your
mind?
boots look better.
No, just because he's here and because you're in this position right now, coming up,
Oh, darling.
my favorite boot of all time,
I
right?
know, at the best price it's ever been at. But anyway, the red light
Yeah.
therapy, truly, honestly, sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
Thanks,
Ron.
But it's so true. I mean, that's why you're seeing it more and more
Yeah.
on social media, and the awareness level and the grounding mat. I mean, I always thought grounding.
Me too. I thought it was
come
hocus
on.
pocus.
And then the more and more, and I realized putting your feet,
In the sand.
In the sand. Don't you immediately feel better?
Yep.
You're out camping or you're back to nature.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole body immediately feels better. That's what grounding is.
It makes me feel better as a mom when my kids go on the mat because sometimes they're playing Fortnite for so long that I have to tell them to go touch grass. I really do.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she loves this mat. I think she loves it most for the heat, but I notice a change. I mean, teenage girls are something to be reckoned with.
Yes.
They are something to be reckoned with.
Well, we were.
Yep, I remember. I do. And something like this to have at her disposal to just do her homework or read her book or do some journaling on, it's good for the whole family.
Yeah.
It's not just for you.
Because everybody, can
Yeah,
use it.
yeah.
5-star top-rated reviews in there as well. The Cala company is this incredibly successful but diligent Canadian company to make sure and bring to you the very top quality that they can in red light. These are two athletes that started, two young men that started this company, that because they went through injuries and problems and all of that healing. I went through physiotherapy, and they did red light on my shoulder. That was all part of the physio. I mean, you heard Ron, you talking about celebrities scheduling it in their day.
Yeah. And that's it. You make it part of your daily wellness routine. You have something like this that's accessible, like the mask or the neck rejuvenator or the wand in your bathroom. You wash your face, you do this, you put your mask on, you put your neck rejuvenator on, or you use your wand or your mini, and then you get ready for your day. It's kind of that added 10 to 15 minutes of combating all sorts of skin issues, all sorts of health ailments. I mean, if you suffer from rosacea, eczema, if you have joint issues, if you have muscle stiffness, all of these things can be cured with 10 to 15 minute sessions a couple times a week.
So when my daughter was going through really bad bouts of eczema, we would pay to go into a red light booth. Where she would go and have those treatments. And we'd have to go to a dermatologist twice a week to get that done. So light therapy.
And now it's accessible at home. And I think that's what these guys really wanted to push out. They wanted it to be accessible to the masses. They wanted everybody to have access to this because they were using it as athletes in their sports training facilities to heal their injuries. And they thought, you know what? It's not fair that only we get to use it. Let's make these devices accessible to everyone. Let's bring this home to people. Let's let people use this in their home office, their dens, their living rooms, their bedrooms, their bathrooms. I mean, these devices are so portable for the most of them, for the majority of them, and they're so easy to use. They're so easy.
You do feel something that is hard to put your finger on. Like there's this wonderful calm energy in this room right now. And whenever this set is set up like this, and I come in and I sit down for 10 minutes.
Everybody always comes in here when I'm here too. I don't know if it's always as busy, but like a lot of people come in here, and I'll come in and they'll come on the mat. I'll walk in, there'll be a producer on the mat. Somebody else will be holding the wand. I think it's people are really interested in it because it is so easy to use and it works.
Well, it is yours now. So to jump in, full 30-day money-back guarantee. Set it up in your home. You know, really, seasonal affective disorder is real. That mood that you're feeling, it's real. It's not, you know, it's so hard to dig yourself out sometimes. And it's a real biological chemical function in your brain that's happening. So to change it, to actually give you the equivalent of a morning sunrise each and every single day, that's what this does. And you can do it, listen, we'll do it on Easy Pay, and we'll make sure to take care of you with free shipping and handling as well, I think in all cases, but you'd have to double check on that. But we do have to wrap up, but we've got one final show coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern, and Ron White's going to join me in just a couple of moments, and we've got some of the
Can I come in and try on boots?
Please. Please, we want you to. Alrighty, we have the best prices ever, semi-annual clearance sale with Ron White.
Love, love, love.
Red light therapy, red light, near infrared, red light is going to actually recharge your cellular health. It is going to give you better sleep, drop anxiety. It really helps to recharge your batteries, which we're finding so difficult right now to really get the energy that we're all craving. It's tough. Seasonal affective disorder, it's on the rise. Do you know that it's around November when it starts, that living in this hemisphere, you actually can't even absorb any vitamin D from the sun because there's none to be had because of the axis of the sun. So what we're going to do is we're going to change all that, and we're going to find that solution, and so many millions have, and it's made a world of difference. Have you heard of grounding before? Well, the grounding mat or earthing, this has been all over the media, and if you know about it, well, then you're doing it, because this is something that ultimately helps to really recharge those batteries in so many different ways. But then listen to this. You're going to add TENS to it, or EMS. Like, you'll add that to it on the map, but I'm actually going to put this up for a second because you've got to see something. And Emily's going to join us here in just a moment. Do you see all of these? These are all rocks and gemstones. So you have amethyst in here to help with anxiety and mood. You've got emotional support. You've got helping to increase blood flow. There's citrine, there's lapis lazuli, there's sapphire in here. There's literally thousands of carats of gemstone in here. It's an unbelievable mat. And Cala is a Class 2 medical device, and we've got all different incarnations of it to really find that right fit for you, the right price point for you. And Emily Vukovic, you know her, you've seen her on, I don't know, every network.
Lots of places.
I mean, currently at CHCH doing the morning show there. How are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm good, and I'm getting all sorts of treatments sitting in this studio, and it's so funny because this is my 5th show today, and I've been kind of going back and forth, and I've been lying down on my mat in between shows because why not? I'm here. I might as well take full advantage of the treatment, and I'm really noticing the boost in my energy, and it really depends on the person because sometimes it can make you really, really sleepy, but for me, it has given me this great boost of energy. Like I can just feel my metabolism working, and I just feel it's got a little pep in my step.
Yeah, revitalization.
You know? Yeah.
Well, I find it calm energy, which it seems like sort of an oxymoron, but
Considering I'm here.
Yes, no kidding. It's such an opportunity today. The grounding mat is available, and then the panel that you have beside this big elite panel. Tell us just about the size, you know, an amazing unit.
Well, the Elite panel is certainly an investment that you will not regret. It is something that can give you not only that red light therapy, but that near infrared. That is what penetrates deep into your skin, that gets through all the fatty tissues, that goes straight into the muscle, and that is what gives you that cell rejuvenation. We're talking about getting deep into the mitochondria here. Like, this is really scientifically based, proven. Over 5,000 clinical studies have been done on these products to prove their effectiveness.
It's therapeutic red light, plain and simple. Therapeutic red light. And this is where we're going to start. This is with the mini. Obviously, hold on to it. Do any part of your body. Set it down beside you.
It depends on what you want to target, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the great thing about the Mini is that it is handheld, it is compact, it is lightweight, even though it does have some stability to it. You know this isn't a cheap product. You can target it on your arms, you can target it on your legs, or if you're looking for sleep improvement, you can just put it down beside you, put the timer on, and away you go to La La Land.
Yeah, it includes an ambiance mode that really helps to emit less power, so you can use this to aid in sleep. So there you go, you can set it beside the bed. But it's about skin health, wellness, cellular function, and a therapeutic level for red and near infrared. And it is engineered to improve skin health, but optimize and alleviate muscles, joint pain, arthritis. I mean, I've talked to more people most recently with fibromyalgia. I can't believe it.
It's
and
very
younger.
common. Yeah, it's very, very common. Young people are getting it, and this is something that can really, really help with muscles, joints, inflammation, cellular reproduction. I mean, it is one of those things where you can avoid the lotions, the potions, the pills, the over-the-counter medication, and you can trade it in for red light therapy, because this really has that trick.
Have you seen these red light rooms that people are building?
They're like the newest, coolest celebrity trend.
This is what is even prescribed by physicians for healing. And they're
Post-surgical care.
for surgical care.
Yeah,
you know?
post-surgical.
They're plastic surgery, you know, people are being prescribed this to aid. And this is not just this is a good thing for you. It's no, you're in here twice a week and this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
People are getting panels in their home, whether they're doing yoga in front of it or, you know, while they're watching TV. I want you to hear from more people that, you know, really talking about the benefits. Watch this.
As many of you know, I tore my posterior proximal tibiofibular ligament this spring, which resulted in significant instability of my fibular head. After Worlds in October, I received PRP and began rehabbing the injury. My friends at Cala Red Light have sent me a Cala Red Light Mini to support my recovery. Clinical studies have shown that exposure to red light can boost new collagen production, reduce inflammation, aid in fast and muscle recovery, and help optimize sleep, all of which are extremely important to me to help maximize my healing. I'm looking forward to adding Cala red light therapy to my daily routine.
Whether it is, you're the weekend warrior, or you're that person that, has those aches and pains and joint issues, or you're someone who is as healthy as a horse and you don't have a pain at all. This is for all of us. The benefits are huge, but Cala, this huge Canadian company, this is one of the leading companies in this space. This is a Class 2 medical device, and these are two young men that have started this.
Two young guys, two semi-pro athletes that decided after they received some red light therapy while recovering from sports injuries that this needs to be available to everyone. This is an FDA-registered Class 2 medical device. These devices are manufactured in an FDA-registered facility. The devices are ETL certified, meeting the highest electrical performance and safety standards in the industry. These guys care a lot about what they are given and how we receive it. Their customer service is excellent. I have dealt with them for a few years now, and they have created almost a red light empire when it comes to medical grade. They've got medical grade LEDs, they've got medical grade silicone. These LED lights are fantastic, not only for cellular reproduction on the inside, but on the outside too. So if you have scars, if you suffer from wrinkles, fine lines, you want more collagen, you want more elasticity in your skin, these devices are going to be able to produce that for you.
And I know how important the collaboration, Emily, when they approached you to talk about this, I mean, you're over the moon because, it's just...
I have a lot of aches and pains.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, and I know, Charlotte, you were talking about red light before it was kind of cool to be talking about red light. You're in the model's room. It's touting the benefits, and you guys have a panel or something at home, right?
I have a panel at home. My husband uses it twice a day for 20 minutes. I use it once. I love it on my bunion, my neck, because, I'm one of the people on the phone all the time, always hurting the back of my neck. I love it there. I feel the tension. Of course, facially, just for anything I might need there. Just on my core, sometimes just because I want to feel really warm this time of year.
Well, how does it feel?
Just incredibly warm and relaxing. It
Yeah.
helps. I'm not a great sleeper. It can help with that at night. It's just, sometimes I just use it, no specific reason. I'm not really hurting in any area. I just like how I feel afterwards.
Yeah,
and the light this time of year.
It's amazing how calming it feels. That there is something that is very familiar and very soothing, but that's what it is. It's the light that happens first thing in the morning. And Emily, you were talking about this, that, that light, the sunrise light, sunset light, that's the best light for us to absorb all the things we need.
Exactly. And as Canadians, as North Americans, we do not get enough natural sunlight. I mean, 30% of us suffer from, I would say, intense seasonal affective disorder at this time of year. And so we are not getting that natural sunlight that we need to produce the energy in our cells that we need for them to recover and reproduce. But the red light emulates the first sunlight of the day, so sunrise, and it emulates that sunset, so it's safe. There's no UV, there's no EMF. This is something that you can indulge in as much or as little as you'd like, and it is completely safe to use.
Just feels so
Doesn't it? I know, I'm loving
good.
my shoulder treatment I'm getting over
This
here.
studio feels so different when the red light, when you show up.
I know, everyone comes in here. It's packed house.
Well, the map, for example, this all is filled with gemstones in it. So you've got all the thousands of carats of gemstones, rocks, all lined through it. It's incredibly comfortable, but it's grounding. And so, like, I equate it to, you've been working all year at work, and you finally get that vacation, and you slip off your shoes, and you walk onto the beach, and you slide your feet into that sand.
That feeling.
The water comes rolling up on your feet.
It's the best.
All the stress and tension is released at that
washes away.
point. That's exactly
true.
what grounding is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it gives you that electromagnetic pulse therapy that you need to regenerate your cells. And it comes in a beautiful package. It's a showpiece. This is not something you're going to want to hide in your home. This is a conversation piece with all of these beautiful gemstones exposed. We're not telling you the gemstones are in there. You can actually see them.
I got to turn this up because I just don't think people are getting the true reality of what this is.
Yeah. Okay. So some of the gemstones in here, my favorite one is the amethyst because it reduces anxiety and stress. And as women, it regulates your hormones. So postmenopausal, premenopausal, menopausal, I mean, hormones are up and down in women, and that helps to reduce and balance them. The red jasper I also really like in there because it gives you that emotional stability, which I totally need, and that physical vitality, which is always nice because I'm usually exhausted. And the blue lace, the calming energy, and it gives you a little bit of enlightenment, and who doesn't like that?
No kidding. So in this mat, you were getting a TENS device,
You
right?
are getting
so
a
you can
TENS
plug in the
device.
pads and
Yep.
you get the TENS. You were getting all the benefits from the rock, and then you're also getting that light, right?
You're
That-
getting the infrared heat.
the infrared heat.
So it's like emulating going into an infrared sauna.
right.
Which is so beneficial for combating inflammation. It helps wounds heal faster. It
Yeah.
helps cells regenerate.
Oh my gosh, all in one. I mean, this is better than going to a therapist, right?
It just might be.
You just lay there, whew, and everything just washes
And
away.
you don't have to do anything. I mean, we show videos of people doing yoga and
I know.
meditate. You just can sit there. Like, you just lie there like I did.
You don't have to be that ambitious if you don't want to be.
Yeah.
So this is the one that I have that I absolutely love because the size of it, the Pro. Now we've got the Elite version, and of course that is about twice the size. But the Pro, I feel like it covers the body. I sit down in front of it. It's got the infrared and then the near infrared, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you've got both of those versions. You've got the pulsing therapy in there as well.
And you can turn off the red light. If the red light you find is getting a little bit too much for you, if you have if you have any kind of sensitivity in
Right.
your eyes with your retina or your cornea or your cone, anything, you can turn the red light off and still get the benefits of the near infrared.
So
and that could sometimes be even more impactful.
We're going to turn down the lights a bit so you can see, and I don't want to blind the camera or anything here, but I mean,
There you go.
You can turn off that red light as you were talking about and get even a deeper cellular treatment.
So right now we're getting both.
Yeah.
You're getting the surface treatment with the red light, and then you're getting the deeper treatment with the near
So
infrared
we're
light.
working on the fine lines and wrinkles. We're working on collagen
Yep.
production.
Elasticity,
Yep.
immunity boosting.
Wow.
Yeah, sleep enhancing. And then we're also working on joints, muscles, anything under the skin. This can help with organ function. After COVID, people that were suffering from long COVID were prescribed red light therapy on their chests for their lungs, for your liver. This can impact different areas of your entire body.
Obviously, check with your physician, but people talk about it who are, suffering from different ailments, talking about how they feel better as a result of using red light therapy.
The mood enhancement.
Yeah, it's almost like a release of dopamine in a way, right?
Well, it's that sunshine.
Yeah.
Right? You always feel better when it's sunny out.
Vitamin D, we're just not getting that vitamin D, and I hope you're taking your vitamin D supplements right now. The difference it's going to make to your well-being, your health, your overall mood, but it's about working at a deeper cellular level. You'll be buying all the lotions and all of that, and I'm a huge proponent of all of that.
She really is.
I am. I mean, I wash my face every night. I
Yeah.
work, and Charlotte, you do too. I know you do. So, and really make a I make a point of taking care of my skin. But I can only take care of it so deep.
Yeah.
It's only until you start to work at that deeper level, that's when you get into surgeries and different things like that in order to attain results.
Well, and I find that sometimes, all of these Cala products are wonderful in their own way. And we do have products that, focus a little bit more specifically on beauty. And then we have products that's focus more specifically on muscle aches, pains, athletics.
And overall
right?
health and wellness.
Overall health and wellness.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we've got, you know, the Elite, the Panel, and the Mini. Those can reach targeted areas. That's muscle, joint, and pain. But then we've got the mask, and then we've got the neck rejuvenator, and the wand.
So
and
do you
that's
want to put
all
on the
for
mask
all
if you
of
don't mind?
those.
We'll do that in just a sec, okay, Charlotte? Come on back to us and we'll just show this to you, because if you do want to get the mask, I know that they're very limited, so we've got less than 100 of these masks available at this point. We've got the neck, as you just mentioned, the wand we have coming up, but this is also made with that Class 2 medical device light. And you've got blue light in here.
You've got all three. So
All three.
You've got the infrared, you've got the near infrared, and you've got the blue light.
Okay.
All three different settings, and the near infrared comes on with the infrared light. So you can't actually turn the red off, but you're still getting your better bang for your
Well,
buck.
yeah, of course, because you're
You
getting
want
tone,
both.
texture, pores, you're getting all
Yeah.
of the surface stuff done.
As well as the blue light.
Yeah.
And the blue light, of course, gets rid of bacteria, gets deep into those pores, cleanses them out, and then you use the red light, and that's kind of what, intensely repairs your skin.
Yeah, incredibly comfortable too, right?
Yeah, that silicone, the medical grade silicone, it's so comfortable and so easy to wear. I wear this thing when I'm doing dishes, when I'm cooking dinner, when I'm, doing homework with my kids.
And the kids are used to it now.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like, oh, here comes mom in her bionic mask, because that's really what you look like. I pretend I'm a superhero, but whatever.
Well, you are.
And I feel like I'm actually doing something good for myself because I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of talks to, you can go to spas and you can get this done. You
Sure.
can go to all sorts of different clinics that have red light therapy. But if you're like me and you don't have 3 hours of your day to
Or
go
that
and
amount of
do
money
that,
to continue to do it.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about what one of those treatments costs compared to
Exactly.
the total cost of one of these items.
Well, because we'll finance it for you, and very important point, because you'll actually take advantage of this at $67.50. That's what it costs to get it home, plus your taxes, and we'll ship it to you absolutely for free. And you have a full 30 days to find out. Check it out. You can get the neck piece in addition to it if you'd like, but there's only 88 of these remaining. We've got, I think it's really, let's keep the lights down. It's kind of nice. Keep the
Yeah,
lights
I'm like,
down.
I'm feeling a little, it's like the mood enhancing.
It is the mood, and you can really see this light, and it's amazing how much light's in here, but
Yeah.
it is not irritating, it's calming, it's relaxing, it's energizing. It just feels like that's something you're missing, and it's finally filled in.
Yeah. Well,
it?
it's that little added piece of extra warmth. Like, this is not hot to touch.
No.
It is safe, but I can feel that warm glow, And I think that's why people love doing yoga practice with their panels. They love meditating with their panels. They love journaling with their panels or reading with their panels because it just gives you that added extra feeling of relaxation and warmth.
There's a true comfort about it, every way you look at it. I'm going to tell you this.
It's peaceful.
Every time that we've done this, we have sold out of them. It's a tremendous opportunity, starting the year with a true intention for wellness. And for many of us, I find, and I just speaking about myself, I mean, it's hard to get motivated. So we have all the intentions in the world.
We do.
But I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to do all of those things.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't want to do it. It's just tough as anything.
we run out of time to do it.
But this just sits there.
Yeah, you
all
don't
you
have
have
to
to
do
have it is
anything.
in your vicinity.
Yeah.
And you're already going to be so much better off for it.
You can be within 2 inches of the device, or you can be within 2 feet of the device,
Yeah.
and it can be in the corner of your room, and you could be going about your day. And the fact that if you're working from home and you've got Zoom meetings and you don't necessarily want the red light blaring into your room because
Right.
coworkers might think something's up, you can turn on just your infrared light function, and that mode will carry you through.
So I wanted to, and I'm going to find a picture of it. I was looking, and I think it was Paris Hilton, and she created a red light room in her home.
Atta girl.
This is what you see celebrities doing. You see,
This is all the rage.
That's what it was. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Of course she
Yes. And this is a woman who is her ethos is all about natural wellness,
Of
right?
course.
Okay, I'm just Googling. I'm going to find it for everyone.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we can continue to talk about the Elite panel because the Elite panel is about twice the size of the Mini. And yeah, it's an investment. But when you're thinking, if you're a medical professional, if you're a massage therapist, if you are something, you know, within the medical field, think about investing in something like this that can just add to your practice. This is something that a lot of EMT or massage therapists, RMTs, add to their therapies. So with this panel, you can have it on in the room. That can add to the therapeutic benefits of any treatment that you're giving. Or if you have the space and the budget for it, you can hang it on a wall in your room. You can hang it on the back of your door. It comes with little hanging panels, and you can enjoy this right at home. It's about twice the size of the Pro. But you, Carrie, you said the Pro is good for you.
Oh, the
This
Pro is
enough
great for me. I
Yeah.
love it because I feel like, you know, I can take this from room to room as well. My daughter borrowed it for a little while. Her dog was having some problems, and so and it's on my Instagram right now. They're treating his hip.
Yeah, and
with
this
it.
is great. This is such a good
Yeah.
idea. A lot of veterinarians have started to pick up the trend of red light therapy for animals because surgery is very expensive.
Well, and also
risky.
it's just a matter of comfort too. You know, you want
Yeah.
to try to promote that internal healing.
Of course.
But when doctors are prescribing this as post-surgery care,
Mm-hmm.
you know that this is something that is not going away. It's only getting more and more popular. People are creating their red light rooms. Do you want to try it and just try to understand what the benefits are here and about that cellular wealth and rejuvenation? Please do your due diligence and read a little bit more about it, because whenever we offer Cala, it sells out. This is a Canadian company. It's all on easy pay, so you can pick it up whether it is that Elite panel. I do recommend this grounding mat because this grounding mat is truly one of the most amazing things I'd ever tried. And I thought the whole idea of this earthing and grounding, I thought, oh, okay, well,
thought
I'm
it was
open
hocus
to it. But
pocus.
I thought, really, how much can it make a difference in your life?
Well, I think when I was approached by Cala to represent, I was reading through all the research, and the one thing that really stood out to me from the beginning is the fact that NASA was using this in the 80s. If NASA's using red light therapy, I am in. These are the smartest people, arguably, in the world that are using red light therapy. And when I heard that and when I read that, I knew that this was something that was going to be really impactful for a lot of different people for a lot of different ailments, whether it be arthritic pain, whether it be gout. I know someone that uses it for gout on his hands, whether it be for any kind of skin imperfection, carpal tunnel. I use it on my wrists a lot because, of course, we're typing all day, we're sitting at a computer. When Charlotte was talking about tech neck, that is a real thing, to use the red light therapy to help with that muscle tension, to help with reducing that inflammation without having to take any kind of over-the-counter medication. It just feels so good.
It does. And you've got the neck on right now.
Yeah, now I'm working on turkey neck.
Turkey neck, waddle waddle.
Well, you know,
what have you
it's
noticed?
inevitable.
Actually, it's so comfortable too, isn't it? Because it sits away from the neck, so you don't have that, you know, it doesn't feel like it's choking you.
Yeah, very comfortable, and it's just, you know, again, it's soothing. That's a part of the neck where you hold a lot of tension, and that's why when you're older, you get kind of cordy, you know.
Right, right.
This is very relaxing and lots of diodes.
Yeah.
The décolleté.
Yeah, and it helps
It's
with
comfortable.
dark spots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Age
all of that.
spots, all the stuff.
And it's completely hands-free, right? So cord-free. So you've got,
Cord-free.
yeah. I mean, it's really a revolutionary product that is not going away. You're only going to hear more and more and more about it. That grounding mat, I'm told that we don't have many of those. I know it's a considered purchase today, but something you may want to consider. It's hard to look it up on Instagram. I was trying to find these red light rooms. These are being built now in people's homes. People are deciding that this is a way of life. They want to do this each and every single day.
Yeah.
We were just listening to a story in the break, weren't we, from someone who was telling us that this woman, she sits in her closet.
Yeah.
She's got a red light panel in her closet. Where are you going to find
Because
her?
it's post-surgical.
Yes.
She's been told to go and sit in there for an hour every single day. And that's what she does, and it has benefited. It has sped up her recovery process. And I think that's something else that we really need to talk about and focus on, is that when people do go in for surgery and doctors say, you know what would be really beneficial for you? Some red light therapy. That is going to speed up your recovery.
Can you give me the little one? Yeah, give me the mini for a second, because I'm going to shine the mini on here.
Oh, what a great
Yeah.
idea.
So you can see it. Let's try it. There you go. You can see all the rocks there. Tell us about the rocks in this grounding mat. All of the gemstones in here.
There are so many different amazing gemstones. The amethyst is beautiful for helping with stress. The red jasper, great for emotional stability. The blue lace, the calming energy, the enlightenment. The garnet, a stone that can help with energy, balance, passion, that sense of grounding and stability. The aquamarine, that's your strength and your healing, the balancing, and to help symbolize happiness. I mean, if you believe in these gems, and if you believe in the history and the science behind gemology, it really is what makes the world go round. It really is what stabilizes our Earth so we don't just plummet out into the atmosphere. This will help you feel grounded to your core.
Said so beautifully. This is that stabilizing energy. So the grounding mat is available today. You might even want to pick up that Pro Panel. That Pro Panel is, without question, one of my top items. I'm going to take this grounding mat. I'm going to try this.
You're going to take it home.
I got to. I have to. I mean, how, to know that it's within your reach to feel more energized, for your body to start renewing its cells.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to live longer, healthier. I want a quality of life. And we know that there is irrefutable evidence that that's exactly what this will do. So the more you discover it, the more that you know, the more you want more.
Well, to the fact that it realigns the electricity in your cells to make sure that they perform optimally is something to take to the bank when you really think about it. The fact that it's doing what's, 5,000 clinical studies have proven through these products what they can actually do for our general wellness.
So you've got to tell us about
Ooh, I
the
love the wands. The wands are my favorite. I love the wands.
Everybody starts with the wand because
Yeah.
this is that easy. Here, do you have yours or do you want this one?
I'll take this
Okay.
one. It is a really, if you're unsure, if you're thinking, you know what, I think this would be good for me, but I'm not really sure.
Or
I
you
don't
want it
really
on the go.
know. Or you're like, I travel all the time, but I want to bring my red light therapy with me. This is what you need. This soothing vibration helps to stimulate the blood within your skin. And at the same time, you're getting that blue light, which of course is the bacteria. Zapper, it'll help to cleanse your pores. And then of course, you can switch it to the red light mode, and that is going to regenerate your cells, get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. It'll boost your collagen production. It'll help with the elasticity in your skin. I mean, the list is endless for the benefits of this. I love this guy. It's my
And you can
fave.
use it on your hands.
You can use it wherever you want that targeted therapy. You can use it on your hands, back of your hands, sunspots. Oh, I have so many sunspots on my hands. I did way too much tanning when I was a teenager.
And you still love it. Come
I
on.
know, I do. I'm a sun
But
worshiper.
why? Because it feels good.
I love it.
Why do we always feel healthier with a tan, even though it's the damaging UV rays? This is about getting all that energy and life-giving nourishment from the sun without
Giving
UV.
nourishment, that's a great way to describe it. Because it is. It really, really boosts your energy and it makes you feel good.
Well, and then you don't have any of the damaging UV rays as a result. Seasonal affective disorder is affecting so many more and more and more. I found that this past January has been, I think, one of the
longest
toughest.
January.
Do you find too, Charlotte? So gray, but it was just so cold and depressing, wasn't it? And it's hard to get out of that funk once you get in
True,
it.
especially I find the older we get, the harder it is to get
Yeah.
out of it because you're just so stuck in your day-to-day routine. But you can make these products, you could start making them part of your daily wellness routine. What do we need to survive? We need water, we need sleep, we need nutrients, and what's the last one? We need
Sun.
We need sun.
Yeah.
90% of us don't get enough natural sunlight during the day. We spend so much time inside, all cooped up. It's not fun.
It's not. I mean, it's funny because when we were working at the Weather Network, a girlfriend of ours, let's just say Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Kim Tim, our
you're watching.
co-host, who's still there at the Weather Network and loves it. He was the #1 weather person, I'm just going to say, in the country. Anyway.
No bias.
Okay, no bias for Kim McDonald. Well, she has won the award many times.
Of course.
But nevertheless, besides all of that, but she was doing this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because she was getting nailed pretty hard with this, with our hours.
Well,
and
'cause
if
we
you're a
woke up
shift
at
worker,
1 in the morning.
oh my gosh, if you're a shift worker,
You've got 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Some weeks you probably don't even see daylight, especially in the middle of winter when the sun sets so early and then it rises so late. You're going to work in the dark. You're coming home from work in the dark. You're missing all of the potential vitamin D. You're missing all of that natural light spectrum that you need to boost your cells, to boost your energy, to make you feel better, you overall enhance your mood. I mean, having something like this for 10 to 15 minutes a day will make you feel so much better, especially at this time of year.
I really feel, I feel like
feel it.
this is the one. If you can afford to get this one, this is where you want to be because this will do your whole body. I'll tell you that mini is fabulous, but this one is that middle ground because we've got the Elite, and if you're lucky enough to be able to, bring that one home. I'm sorry, say that again, Danielle? Oh, okay. So the Elite, the Elite is, the Elite she's saying is running at the door right now. And same with the Pro, because these, the more you look it up and say, benefits, just do top 10 benefits of red light. Every single one is check, check, check. It's not like, 4 of those would be good, so 90% of that would be great. No.
It's 120% of it is good.
Every single person needs this.
Yes.
And that's why this business has been booming, booming, booming. But you need to choose very carefully the company in which you get it from. Very important. And this is a winning Canadian company.
Well, don't just believe us. Of course, do the research, go online, type in Cala, hit up the website. They've got a beautiful, user-friendly website. You can check out every single one of their products that they have. There's testimonials on there, there's reviews on there, there's award-winning products on there. This is the ultimate recovery tool for athletes, for anyone post-surgical. It is Health Canada licensed.
Class 2 medical device.
Class 2 medical device, medical grade quality. They are meticulously crafted and engineered using the highest quality components to ensure medical grade precision and reliability. These products are going to last you for a very, very, very long time.
I noticed from the very first time using it, just how much more at ease I felt, more than anything else. Like, it was just this,
Calming.
yeah, but not tired. Right?
Well, it's interesting because it really varies from person to person, because for me, if you were to lie down on that mat, I feel like you would fall asleep.
Oh, and 100%.
Yeah, but for me, lying down on that mat gives me a boost of energy to continue on with my day.
Right, because I need sleep. You need,
I need energy.
Right. See? So it gives you exactly what you need.
It does. It's like your body just knows. It's customizable to itself, really.
We need you mic'd up, Charlotte, so you can join the conversation over here. Okay, tell us what your first experiences were like using red light. I'd love to hear.
For me?
Yeah, for you and your husband.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's always been very into alternative therapies.
Yes.
And anything that would, be drug-free or just, healing on every level. So I didn't use it at first. And then he kept saying,
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because you
No,
were
I just thought-
skeptical?
We thought it was
No, I
hocus
just thought,
pocus.
I don't need it. What's it going to do? And then he said, just try it. Just
Yeah.
try it. Just try it on your bunion. Just try it. And I tried it, and now...
I kind of want to see the bunion.
No, you have to, because
I'll
it's got its own
It has its
Instagram
own
page.
room here.
Yeah, it's a famous bunion.
It is.
It has
is.
its own
big.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Again, I have severe arthritis in
Oh,
the one
I don't want to
bunion.
laugh about it.
It's-
Yeah.
but, I mean, it is.
What do you do? Yeah.
I'll draw a face on it for the shoe shows. Yeah, and it's just, it helped, and I'm always pounding the creams and the anti-inflammatories, and it was just a great alternative. And for me, I'm always cold.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
like right now.
I know you are. I know
I'm
you're
not-
always cold.
I'm not because of the panels today.
I'm
but
boiling hot,
generally-
and you're always freezing in the
generally.
studio.
So yeah, now I just put it on my core just when I'm cold in the house and just to feel better. Just for the light. I close my eyes, I lift it up, I hold it on my face on the gray days, every day. Anytime. It's just one of those things. Once I start doing it, then I think to myself, it becomes a part of a routine of the day. You know, you go for your walk, you do your things, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do my 20 minutes of that. It's now a part of my therapy, which includes walking and, you know, trying to eat correctly and all the things.
Drinking
And then you
water.
miss it. Yeah. And then you
would-
miss it.
I would so miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use it more in the winter, of course, because of the warmth component, but I still use it any time, just even in the summer, because I just love how it makes me feel. It's like I always say, it feels like a warm bath.
Bath all the
Really
time.
actually good description.
Speaking of water, tell us about drinking more water with this.
Well, especially with the mat. If you're using the mat for any kind of therapy or for recovery, any kind of joint muscle injury, you need to stay hydrated when you're using this. I've had people get off that mat, come to my house, friends of mine, lie on the mat for 20 minutes and then go, yeah, I don't feel any different. And then they text me the next day and they say, I'm sore. Why am I sore? I said, what do you mean you're sore? My body feels like I did a workout, yet I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. I'm like, it's the mat. It's that electromagnetic pulse that is going through your muscles, whether you feel it or not. It is there, and it's trying to ground you. It's giving you that electrical pulse, that stability that you need in your system. So yeah, it could make you sore. And of course, when you're working out, you get dehydrated more. And so you need
So
that
drink the water.
You have to drink the water.
oh my gosh.
I know. It's one more thing.
Yes, but drinking, but because your
But it's
body,
better for you.
but it's doing something
Yeah.
in your body.
Yeah.
Right? So with the mat, and I know we don't have a lot of these left, this is the final show. And we didn't have the mat in on the first couple of visits for Cala, and people were requesting it to customer service because they'd gone on Cala's website
They'd
and so
seen
on
it.
and seen it. So we do have it in for you, and this is filled with gemstones. Now, I know it's hard to see here in studio, but you can see it in that picture.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's a showpiece.
And when you have stones like turquoise and aquamarine and blue sapphires, you know, helping with stability and focus, the power of gemstones and crystals, and, you know, whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, that's the earth. I mean, that's what our earth is made up of. And it's bringing you back in touch with that. So talk about getting grounded. That's exactly where you're going. And it's not just a little bit. There is so much in here. I was shocked when I saw this.
Well, the infrared heat is the same benefit on the mat that you would get by going into an infrared sauna. And we all know how much that deeply penetrates into our core. So you're getting that same benefit by lying on this mat. And I'm particular, I also, and I know we don't have it here, so I won't brag too much about it, but I have the infrared sauna blanket. It's the sauna sleeping bag. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I love it. And so I'm used to that, but when I go on my mat, I find myself like turning over. Like I'll do 5 minutes on my back, but then my top will be cold. So I'll lie on my tummy and I'll warm that up a little bit, and then I'll lie on my side and I'll lie on my other side. So I'm getting like a full body treatment. It's on.
You should have seen Charlotte's face.
I wish we had that on camera.
Look at your cold little feet and hands are so happy now.
Oh, yeah. Charlotte has found her happy place right now. So I turned up the heat for this show for Charlotte on the mat. I turned up the heat because I
gotta
feel
come
like
over and
she
feel it.
needs to, you know, really notice the beneficial impact.
Oh my gosh.
it's like a big heating pad.
It is a big heating pad, and it's the infrared heat.
But look at these gemstones. But they're comfortable. It's not like you're.
Oh no, that bed is so comfy.
Yeah, I just have to sit on it for a second. Are you kidding?
I mean,
One warmer.
these gemstones, they've been used for how long, Carrie? Like thousands of years.
Oh, millions.
Yeah, thousands of
Millions.
years these gemstones have been used to really help with so many different ailments.
See, this is the type of thing that, you know, you want to start to learn to meditate. I don't know how to meditate. I want to start to
We're gonna start
meditate
right now.
Right now. It'd be like watching paint dry. Okay. So tell us more about the gemstones in here.
Well, it depends on, you know, what you're feeling. If it was up to me, I would pick the amethyst because that gets rid of all your stresses and all your anxiety, and it helps to balance your
my
hormones. But then we also have, you know, what's your favorite one? The red one?
yeah. Yeah, oh, with the garnet and the jasper, the cornelian.
Okay, she's got lots of favorites.
Yeah, the citrine. I'm going to take the citrine because that citrine is also, the red is again associated with blood, and so it helps with the blood flow and circulation. And there's so much cornelian, garnet, and jasper that's in here. Look at this black spinel, lines and lines of black spinel that are in here.
Yeah.
All of them have their own healing properties. Listen, whether you believe in that whole metaphysical stuff or not, you know that there's energy in these rocks. I mean,
You can feel it.
you can feel it. You
Yeah.
know it's there. But you know, the reality is that our feet are meant to be on the ground, not in. As much as I love my Ron White boots,
I was going to say.
I know you love my boots.
I really do. I really do.
But oh, you know what? Let's just do our wardrobe real quick because I have the Astrid top on. If you're wondering, because of course Valentine's Day.
It's super cute.
Then we've got the Ron Whites. We're gonna kick it up.
So good.
We love the Fabia boots.
them.
Right now, at the best price that we've ever done. It's actually back at even less than showstopper pricing for the Fabia boots. So Astrid and Fabia from Ron White. So the beauty of this mat is beyond words. It's beyond explanation, don't you think?
Yeah, I was just thinking if I purchased this, I would somehow want to display it so that it was vertical and the sun would hit it every day.
Oh, my
because
gosh.
the sheen would hit that and just it would shimmer and look exquisite like it does with us here when we're looking down on it.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate because I don't think you're getting the full. Yeah, the full.
You could tilt it up and you could put your cell phone light on it.
Yo, that might be a good idea too. By the way, though, the pads do come with this. So you have the EMS pads, which is shocking that that's included.
Yeah, the microelectrician donor device, it sends that electronic pulse through your skin, it charges up your cell battery, it kickstarts your body's own painkillers. It's really that electrical nerve stimulation that so many of us have done at many a clinic, many a hospital, many a visit to maybe a physiotherapist or to an RMT. I've had it done on my shoulders, I've had it done on my neck. It makes such a massive difference to your reproductive healing. It really helps to stimulate those muscles. It gives you that extra kick that your muscles need in order to regenerate and heal themselves. How does that feel, Charlotte?
Let me know if I snore.
Let me know if I snore, she says.
Beyond relaxing.
Yeah.
It just feels like when you're laying in the sun.
Laying in the sun.
The sun is just hitting you everywhere and warming every bone in your body.
Oh, I love that.
Where is your microphone right
I
there?
know.
Okay, only 5-star reviews on this. And we completely all understand why that is. I mean, this is the ultimate in a grounding mat. It is the ultimate in truly helping to heal your body in a natural capacity. I mean, there's no pills and potions and there's no side effects to it whatsoever. I mean, you know, everything from red light has been known to heal everything from psoriasis to eczema to
joint pain, faster recovery after a sports
inflammation.
injury. I mean, the list is endless.
When you have that, and then inside of this, you have the infrared, right? Is
The
it
infrared.
the infrared?
Yeah, the near infrared.
So that's helping you with all that
well,
inflammation.
that's the next step on the light spectrum.
Right.
So red is the furthest you can go, and then the near infrared is one step further. And I believe it even goes deeper and deeper than that, but science just hasn't gotten there yet.
Right.
We are cutting edge technology when it comes to how we are using infrared and near infrared. It is giving us the near infrared heat that we need to stimulate the cell reproduction. I mean, the fact that it's getting deep into our cellular level, giving us that full body reset, that's exactly what's happening with Charlotte right now.
Well, she's having so much pleasure over there. It's wonderful.
That's so good.
It's so good. Wendy writes in, I've only had my mat now for a week, but I have noticed inflammation in my body going down. And the last 3 nights, I've had the best sleeps I've had in the past 10 years.
Wow.
I would recommend every household owning one of these mats. So, I mean, those are the kinds of reviews that people are dropping off on these and, or rather writing in. But I just wanted to share a couple of the reviews on the Pro panel. I love my red light panel. Absolutely love my red light. I feel the benefits almost instantly. Another gal writes, in easy to use, worked, very impressed. I wish TSC would offer more Cala products. I agree with you. This is the Pro panel right here. This is the one that I have, and I just found that it was just so comforting, relaxing, but energizing at the same time.
Well, it's totally customizable.
Yeah.
Right? So you can have the red light therapy, you can have the near infrared therapy, or you can have them both at the same time. It has a pulse feature, which we don't want to show you because it could be a bit triggering.
What would you use the pulse feature?
Well, the pulse feature is for muscle shock and retention.
Okay.
So if you're suffering from a really bad sports injury, or like myself, I have a frozen shoulder.
So it's like a deep tissue.
It really kind of like shocks your muscle.
Wow.
Yeah, as it's, working. So it's very similar to like that electromagnetic pulse.
But through light.
But through light.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Okay.
we now know that it penetrates deep into our skin, so it only
Right.
makes sense to have that shock therapy on your muscle. And I find it works really well on my frozen shoulder, which some days are so painful I can't even lift my arm above my head.
I mean, it's debilitating. I mean, when I was in a car accident and had a problem with my shoulder, I ended up having red light therapy as part of that prescription for rehab, and you may have had that too. It has come such a long way in the sense of being able to deliver these frequencies that are these medical grades and prescription grades and that higher quality. There is a lot of imitators that are out in the market. Don't want you to be fooled. If you've tried red light before and thought, well, I've just done nothing, I'm not impressed with it, chances are you haven't found a good one. You've not the quality of the lights, the frequencies, and that's where Cala steps in. This is a class 2 medical device. Your insurance may in fact help you along here on the price, because this is recognized by the government as a class 2 medical device that's going to significantly help. So that's a big deal. That's a very big deal.
It is, and the fact that it's Canadian, I can totally get behind that. We
Yes.
we want to shop local, we want to support our small businesses, and that's exactly how these guys started. They were 2 hockey players that were getting, sports injuries, and they needed help. So their sports athletic therapist started using red light therapy on them, and they loved it and it worked. And so they thought, you know what, we need to make this available to everybody to use in the comfort of their own home. Like the fact that we can just take these devices, set them up in our living room, set them up in our dens, in our home offices, like I do the dishes in my mask, I've cooked dinner using my wand. I mean, when you are tight on time, these things just add convenience to your life. And that's exactly what these have done. You don't have to go to the spa anymore. You don't have to go to the clinic. You can get the exact same treatment at home.
Oh boy, what an awesome opportunity to just try it, especially knowing that you get the full 30-day money-back guarantee. I love the way this feels.
I know, my shoulder's in heaven.
It
Even like
is.
my hair, I'm like, I think my hair is going to grow better. My hair is going to grow longer tomorrow.
Charlotte is now asleep on the mat.
She's snoring away over here.
Oh, what a great day at the office. The wand. Listen, the wand is very, very busy right now. And our wand,
fave.
just explain what that wand is.
Okay, so the wand has got so many amazing technology features for the simple fact that it's class 2 medical device, certified and Health Canada approved, medical grade silicone, low EMF, the red light, the near infrared light, and the blue light. It is FDA cleared and dermatologist recommended. That is a big seller for me. The fact that dermatologists are thinking that this is the next best thing makes me think that this is the next best thing. It's got great use for collagen production. It helps with sleep. It helps with any kind of skin inflammation that you're having, for breakouts. I mean, the blue light for teenagers that struggle with acne. This is perfect.
How about
'cause
hormonal acne? I mean,
there's that too. I'll just hit
know?
myself up right in those areas.
yeah,
you know?
menopausal and around the cycles
You're
and
like,
all
what
that
is
kind of
happening
stuff.
right now?
Yeah.
Why do I have a huge ingrown pimple?
Yeah.
But something like this that'll help to target it. So I use mine in my daily wellness routine. First, I go with the blue light because that helps to clean my skin. It helps to get rid of all the bacteria in my pores. I do this on freshly washed skin also, by the way. And then I'll switch to 10 minutes of the red light, and that will get into that deeper cellular level, which I love because that helps with the collagen, that helps with the elastation, That helps with the bags underneath my eyes. And
You're
of course-
getting younger. This
I
is
know,
a woman who
as
has more jobs. I mean, you see her everywhere on television, and then not on. You just renovated a home.
I did.
You've got 2 young children.
I do.
You are an incredibly busy human being.
Stop reminding me.
Yeah, but your skin looks amazing. You look amazing. And the reason, and I know when Cala came into your life,
It changed.
It came in at the right
It
time.
really did. I mean, the mask has saved my skin, and it's because I just wear it and I just live my. I'm honestly not joking. I will laugh the day that I leave my house while it's still on. My face. You know those women that go to the grocery store with the curlers in?
But I go with the iPads on all the time.
Well, that will be
Okay.
me, but I'll be in the mask.
The mini. Okay, so just to give you an idea, the Pro, great for your body, half body. This is like getting 6 minis. So when you think of the value on the Pro, you may want to consider that. This is a beautiful way to start, or to have this as a travel piece for yourself. You never, once you start red light therapy, you never want to be without it. Inflammation, cellular health and rejuvenation, fine lines and wrinkles, all the external stuff, but this is so much more than the external. This is about wealth of health, having that longevity, having a better quality of life, reducing inflammation in the joints. I don't care where you read, no one's going to tell you that far infrared and red light technology is going to be a bad thing for you.
It's
Please,
not,
ever.
ever.
You've got to go and have a look and do your due diligence, and then come back to Cala, because it matters what frequencies, and it matters the quality. And that's why Cala has now become our #1 red light therapy systems and all of these different incarnations. And if you're able to do that grounding mat, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's life changing.
Right, Charlotte? I know. I'm like, why'd you leave it?
She was coming. We're all taking a turn here. Okay, my dear. So good to see you, my sweet friend.
You too, sweetheart.
All righty, we'll see you a little later. Good night.